God, it's gonna take me a little while to get into character. Need to think about this.
Alright.
Everybody ready?
I'm in the bathroom real quick.
Alright.
Too bad there's no bar in this town.
Well, there's an inn, and there's dwarves,
I mean,
so that generally
You're
means
right.
it's also a bar.
Oh, also, Trevor, I was about to say it out loud, but honestly, it might make for more interesting shit if I message it to you.
Okay.
I mean, you said to think about my backstory a bit, so.
I am back.
Welcome
back.
Welcome back.
Dustin, I had a quick question about your character, because this is something I was kind of wondering. Does he walk around, like, with that book, writing down everything that he does, like, and sees that's, like, important, or,
Yeah, probably.
like, in the new world?
I thought it'd be a fun character quirk to always be writing in a book.
Okay. So, part 2. You guys have arrived in Untold, with pretty much no problems. The guards are kind of given the Blood Knight a little bit of the shifty eye, giving Kane a little bit of the shifty eye, but nobody would dare even like think about doing anything about it because you're with a paladin, and you are also yourself a paladin. For the Draenei in the town, they seem like pretty enthused about it because it's 2 light wielders and then one of their own kind waltzing into town. The guards mention like,
And a noble, you know.
sure.
My presence is here.
The guards do mention that if you guys came from the portal to go check in at command, and then they don't check to see if you do anything else. Most of the talking completely directed at Constance the entire.
I suppose we better go check in at command.
I suppose we should.
I suppose we're right, or you were right.
I, however, have tremendously little interest with that, and will head directly to this forge to just
Okay.
observe coldly.
Yeah, there's a dwarf in there. He's forging. There are a couple of other things going on in there, though, that you wouldn't really expect to be in a forge, like some people with some jewels, like sitting down and fitting them into rings. They are Draenei, and you've never really seen that style before. It's different. Like it's your character may like it better, but like in terms of how it's done, it's not like it's inherently like, oh, 17 folded steel better. It's just
Unless it's in the Sindorai style, I would not prefer it.
okay. There's
In
also,
fact,
you
I'll
know,
be dismissively looking at most things in this place.
yeah, there's a gnome. He's doing some alchemy shit in the corner with some potions. Just that.
I remember you mentioning one of the, like, whenever we came in, one of the guards, you said something about leather potentially fell hide in this area.
Yes.
Would that be in the same place as the forge?
It's worth a look.
Okay. Yeah, I'll wonder it. I would have wandered in there with Beatrix then.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a dwarf. He looks like he's wearing some pretty awesome looking leather. He's standing next to a night elf, and she has the demon skins like up against on one of those tanning rack things.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes, madam. I had been told about your fine hide you have here. I was wondering if I could maybe take a look at it.
The dwarf steps in. Oh, laddie, you hold on there. She's with me.
Oh, she was close to it, and you looked busy. I apologize, sir.
Of course I'm busy. Nobody makes the same things that I make. I make with the leather of the demons. And he's like really just fucking full of himself on that.
I see.
Like hands on his hips out a little bit.
Now, how hard would it be for me to acquire some of that?
Well, right now we're kind of full up on orders. We're putting this stuff in every single person that we see coming along in terms of their standard armor wear. Really helps out versus that their fell in hellfire.
Oh, I was just talking about the hide itself. It's beautiful and made of.
Yeah, we
Starting
use
material.
that to make the leather
Yes.
and the armor.
Yes.
I mean,
just
if you
thought
want to
that-
go get it yourself, but there's plenty of demons around.
Yes, I suppose there are. Do you have any tips on on skinning it? It looks rather tough compared to other leather.
The night elf, without even like really looking at you, reaches like into one of her pockets, twirls out a dagger, and shunts it behind you. It's a skinning knife that is. It's different. You're not sure how though. You probably wouldn't be sure how on it's different. With some amount of appraisal and work over the next like couple of hours that you guys sit down with it, you will come to find out that it was like blessed to some degree and enchanted to some degree to be serrated to some degree. She doesn't turn around and she says, "If you can't get it,
Why would you do that?
bring it to me. I'll skin it.
Fired and then
You'll
not
pay me for it."
working.
And just continues to do
Hurts.
her work.
Fair enough.
I see.
I'll take the dagger, kind of look at it. I assume she gave me the dagger. Is that what we're going with? I mean, like I tell her I'll make sure to bring her back some skins as payment.
Yeah,
You get your
like
brace.
she's kind of expecting something.
Oh,
You
yeah,
get the
yeah,
feeling she expects something, but you're not sure if she wants it back or she just wants skins or she just wants money. She just seems to want something.
I know how deals like this. Somebody helps me out, I honor them that by helping them out. Ugh. All right, yep, I'm good for now then. On to the next tangent.
Where would you guys like to go next?
Well,
Well,
I heard
Dustin
Chris
was
mention
checking
something
in.
about the command or something,
Yep.
or the inn or some shit, but my character personally has very little patience for dealing with Alliance higher ups and is going to stick in the one place of this freaking town she can stand being in until we leave.
I'll head to talk to command.
Okay. Is everybody else heading towards command?
Yeah,
I was
will.
probably gonna stick around the forge and kind of look around for a while as well.
Okay.
Yep.
Constance, where are you heading?
Oh, I was muted. Yeah, I said I was gonna head to command.
Okay. So, you guys head in. There's a circular bit of steps, and you get to the very top, and it's a large open room. Maps are kind of strewn about everywhere. Krusnik, if you were to
Kersnik.
Kersnik, I apologize.
Yep.
If you were to hypothetically walk through a town and there's like statues all around with like plaques on it to like signify people, would you have like written that down in the book as well, or is that something you probably just would have looked at and just went on?
I probably would write down like, that was an interesting statue.
Okay.
I don't know
So
that I would have like transcribed the entire thing listed there, but
gotcha. So you guys walk into the room, and Atma, both of you make history checks. Etma, you only have to get like, it's pretty low. Well, thank goodness it was pretty low. It wasn't that low, but you're gonna.
am I also doing history?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys both don't recognize him right away. There's a gentleman behind the table, older guy, beard, human, kind of balding in the top, and then has like a little bit of hair around the back, kind of longing, like getting longer out. Buff guy. He looks like he has fought more wars than you have seen. Well, I say that he's a human. You guys are both older than him. He's been in this godforsaken place for a long time. You can tell. Seated in front of him is what is very clearly a paladin. Kersnik, you don't actually recognize what
Kersnik.
I'm sorry, I will get it right eventually. Kersnik.
Yep.
It looks like a variant of the Night Elves and the Blood Elves that you've seen. It's not like Beatrix, and it's not like the Night Elves. He has the same.
I am getting robots. Sorry, try that again.
Okay. He has the same skin color as Beatrix, so not like the Night Elves, but his eyes are like almost like a yellowish light color, and he has blonde hair. And he's talking to the gentleman, the older gentleman on the table. Constance, you don't immediately recognize the older guy. You immediately recognize, however, Eritor, one of the champions of the Silver Hand. He is a high elf paladin. Sorry. Okay. So they're kind of just looking over some maps of the area and talking strategy and such. And it sounds like they're talking about days long past to some degree as well. When you kind of walk in and gain their attention, the older gentleman looks up and he's like, can I help you with something?
Oh, we're looking to get to Shadrath.
Yeah. Well, you're definitely in the right place. Well, you're getting to the right place. How did you walk through the portal? The two of you? He says, kind of confused.
Well, us and two others.
Well, you're on your way. He starts pulling out some maps and things and starts putting some stuff together, and he pulls out a single map, and you've seen it before, and it's the Hellfire map, and he starts kind of drawing on it and telling you about things. And a couple of notes that he puts in that other people didn't is he's trying to tell you like areas to kind of stay away from, areas to go to, where the next Alliance encampments are, and Falcon Watch, and mentions that, which is the Horde location, and it seems to be being run by blood elves, but being kind of sieged simultaneously from time to time. After kind of hearing him speak a couple of times, Constance, you kind of feel like you should have known this already. You recognize him as Daneth Trollbane. He served in the Second War and disappeared. He has a statue in his honor at the entrance to, like, it's like a 30-foot statue at the entrance to Silvermoon, or to Stormwind. And he was part of the royal family that was in command of Lordaeron or he was from Lordaeron before it fell, and since being locked in Outland for so long, he was just informed that it actually had fallen. But you do recognize him, like, as a very prominent member in not only Stormguard but just Alliance.
Okay.
But he gives you the maps and everything and jots it all down, and Erator just looks you over and doesn't really have anything to say to you. Not like negatively, he just doesn't have any input. It seems like you guys are just coming and going.
So we now have the location of Shatrath?
Yes. He marks it, and I'm gonna pull open the map for it. I think this is the right map. Yeah. He marks it and paths it out. It being right here.
Okay.
So he actually draws out your map on how you're going to get across, and mentions having to go into Zinger Marsh and go south because it'll be slightly easier to go that way than go through these mountain ranges like that. But yeah, that's all that they have to give you. Daneth goes back to talking, and he mentions like the oncoming fell orcs and, like, you know, trying to save the people in the area and blah blah blah, and things that you figured he'd probably be doing in this area.
Do I get the impression that we are dismissed?
Yeah, he just says goodbye and goes back to his work.
Thanks.
Just gonna light be with you. Back out.
Erator looks at you and says, "Light be with you." Like, almost. If you want to give me an insight, both of you can give me an insight check.
Are you sure?
Yes.
All right.
He says it like he is legitimately concerned for Constance's well-being.
Okay.
Like, he is concerned that something is happening or has happened to Constance and is worried about him.
Is there a problem, my lord?
Mm-mm. He doesn't really turn back to you. Just safe travels, and keep the plate on.
Light willing. Leave.
You get the impression that he knows what's up.
Yeah.
In-game, Kersnik doesn't know what's up, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You are not aware of anything being up.
So I will start to turn and walk out the door.
I will say, I meant to ask this last session. I do have like bonus on like perception smelling.
Mhm.
Would he smell weird?
Yeah.
At the very least, okay. That's what I wanted to.
I would smell like ichor and rotten flesh.
That's what I was guessing. I just wanted to make sure.
He smells like home. Not
Mothballs.
The familiar smell of home that you know and love, the familiar smell of home that you ran away from because everybody was screaming and dying. That
Yeah,
smell of home.
okay, all right.
Well,
Not the
that-
good old
these pe-
days.
That hasn't
the
happened
days
yet.
after the good old days.
Technically, that hasn't happened yet.
Some of it actually has. Because when long story short, when the curse happened, lots of shit went down. And there's still undead all in that area and death in that area. So Ben may not make the connection of he smells like undeath completely, but you have a constant smell of death about you.
I just meant like Sylvanas with her Valkyries.
She doesn't have those yet.
She did when she did went to Gilneas, I thought.
She hasn't done that yet.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys see them exit command, and Brandon,
Yes.
have you looked at the command post at all?
You want to swap maps?
Like, even
Uh,
just looking at that direction?
I mean, I would have
Sorry,
watched them
yes.
walking up there, but I wouldn't
Okay.
be going
Uh,
in that direction.
When you look back and as you hear them approaching, you see a paladin in the window. He is a high elf. That's it.
Okay.
As when the two of us are by ourselves in walking away, I would want to ask Constance, so why was he so concerned about you?
I'm gonna stop. Kind of tactical pause. Trying to think of what to say. Oh, he's just worried about another paladin. And then I'm gonna keep walking.
Seems like it was more than that,
something about getting old.
but I won't push it. I will turn and continue walking.
He thinks I'm too old for this.
He does sound really old. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, the
Yes.
fact that you're on a submarine now.
I think my headset's breaking. I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I could do to fix that.
It's gone now.
Yeah.
Okay. So the group realigns. The map he gave you.
Yeah, I would just kind
is-
of unroll the map and
Yeah. So
point out our best path to Shatrath.
yeah. So to get out of Hellfire, he recommended.
Going down a Terracar, I would assume.
Yes, but he recommended not going this direction.
Oh.
He mentioned that this place is full of ghosts. This place is full of orcs wanting to murder you. And this place is full of, I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure it's full of giant 6-foot insects with razor arms who want to kill you.
So, are you guys like leaving that building like back towards the middle?
You guys are
To
all
gu-
together.
We're headed to you
Okay.
guys to the forge.
So,
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have this map like out and with you?
Yes,
when
I
you
would have
arrive?
like came up and unrolled it for you guys.
Okay, cool. And like
Yeah.
explain. All right, I would definitely stab my finger at the expedition armory, and kind of turn to the light wielder and say, if there are ghosts there. And she just kind of shrugs and says, it may be a good place to pick up some finer arms and armaments for this cursed venture.
So something that he mentioned about the ghost, it was kind of offhanded, was they are all like the ghost of Alliance men who fell in battle during the Second War defending Untold. So they're all kind of dead. Just really quick to give you guys the lay of the land. He said to go up around this way. He did mention skirting Falcon Watch because there's blood elves trying to fight demons there, and since you guys are both Alliance, he figured you would want no part of that. And then mentioned that you could probably stop, I believe it's at the Ruins of Shinar on the way out into the next area, and then from there you'll cut down into Terrakar. And that'll get you on your way to Shatrath.
Okay.
So, what do you do?
Do we have any more business in Honor Hold? Did we want to look at the inn or the what you call it?
Make sure you have rations. I don't know if we've eaten out of character. I don't know if we've eaten any yet here, but I marked 5 at character creation.
You probably have had one.
I would like to stock up with 6 more sets of rations.
They are easily available.
Cool. Let me.
Out of game, are we playing with Hearthstones?
6,
No.
Okay.
6,
I don't know what that is, so I am probably glad we're not using it.
It's a teleport back to an inn of your choice, pretty much. Like, you have to go there, then you can set your hearth to that place, and then they're like in the actual, like, not just World of Warcraft, they're actually in the Warcraft story, so that's why I was wondering.
Okay. How much do rations cost?
2 for a gold. 2 days worth for a gold.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. It's the Temple of Talhamat, the north one. I was mistaken. That one is the
Oh.
good place.
Not the Ruins of Shinar, but the temple.
Yeah. That place is full of demons too.
Well, let me just update my journal.
So, do you guys do anything else while you're in town? Like, ask any other questions, try to figure out any more about the area? While I have us on the map, you can basically walk up to people and ask questions about the area and such, and they can point out things on the map and let you know what's going on there to give you guys more of an idea about what's going on.
I would like to ask about the Hellfire Citadel, because I would like for our forces to punch in before we head to Shatrath. You know what I mean?
Is there anybody in particular that you ask about this, or?
Probably our own party first. So I'd be like I'd talk to them about it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for a tactical standpoint, knowing that our forces are in a good place, set in that while we venture, we know.
Who is our forces? Like, I didn't think we were really aligned with Alliance or Horde. Do you mean our party?
The Alliance and the Horde in general. Because we're not hostile towards either. We don't want it, but the demons are bad. So if we secure the Hellfire Citadel and have this whole continent secure, yes.
Hit my eye.
Okay, Judah.
That would get our names out there.
Don't.
But would we secure it for the Alliance or for the Horde? I'm still not following you.
For ourselves, surely.
Well, the Alliance and the Horde are
Oh.
fighting together.
I don't know that
Together
that's all
against the demons?
Kind of.
Yes.
So you think the 4 of us ourselves should go take the Hellfire Citadel?
Along with others.
I like the way you think, Lightwielder, but I don't know that we're ready to assault that place quite yet. If we want to have any chance of success, let's loot this armory for weaponry and see if we can't round up some followers with our exploits there to mount an expedition.
Out of game, we need one more person. And there's 2 things we can do in Hellfire Citadel. Or, yeah, 2 before we do the raid.
They scale.
Huh?
At least I'm working on getting them
We
to scale.
have a horse. I have a horse. That's our 5th. We're fine.
Okay, we got a 5-man party.
Wait, no. Yeah. We also have Kane,
The
I mean,
non-combat NPC.
the non-combat NPC, but he's another person.
He's there for moral support.
Can you pull up the honor hold?
Oh no. Remember we're DMs, so we don't move. That's why it's a little.
I'm gonna walk into. I'm gonna go to the barracks.
If you go to the My Settings, yeah, you can just
Oh.
rejoin as player.
I'm gonna go to the barracks.
Wait, I thought I already did that. Whatever.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk
It's a barracks.
in.
There's men in armor.
I'm gonna prefer. I'm gonna go alone. If that's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna walk in. Hello, gentlemen.
A bunch of dwarves and humans just kind of look up from their weapons.
Me and my comrades are looking for one more. Would you like to participate in slaughtering demons?
The weary look on their faces kind of sets in as they go back to polishing their weapons. An older gentleman looks up and says, "Been here fighting demons for 30 years. 40 years.
The Citadel.
Might be 50 years. I don't go looking for them unless they come looking for a fight here." A lot of men kind of nod their head in agreement. Besides, we don't do nothing that Denath doesn't tell us to do. We must hold rank. A lot of the men start nodding their head in agreement.
Fine. Bow and leave.
One of them does ask, what are you planning on doing?
Oh, just clearing the way.
You hear a dwarf in the background, like, just kind of quietly, that's the silver hand for you. Wipes away a single tear.
It's beautiful.
I'm gonna head back to command.
They are
I'm
a
gonna-
little bit surprised to see you a second
I'm
time,
gonna try.
having
I'm
assumed that
gonna.
you had already
I'm gonna
left.
stop and try and take Beatrix with me.
I will begrudgingly follow.
And then we're headed to command. And I'm ask them what
Okay.
should we know about Hellfire Citadel?
They both perk up a little bit. Are you...
Oh, pardon me. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Edmund. And this
Come now, give
is
them your proper title, Light Wielder.
Constance Lightwheeler, Silverhand. And this...
I am Beatrix, Blood Knight of Silvermoon.
Erator kind of looks at you like, a Blood Knight. I've been waiting to see one of...
Like arms crossed across my chest, just glaring over at the high elf.
He looks legitimately interested. Yes. Well, what is it that you guys want out of Hellfire Citadel? Actually, you know what? Doesn't matter.
Not that we want
So-
anything, we just want to clear the way.
Daneth is kind of a little bit hesitant, but with him being a blood elf and all, sorry, Beatrix being a blood elf and all, but he kind of eyes Beatrix a couple of times while still continuing to speak. We have been here for some time. since the Second War. I've been in command since his father, Turelian, has left. You both know that name instantly. General Turelian, one of
I
like
would
the
probably.
highest level
I'd probably
paladins.
know Tyrellian.
You would probably know Turelian. Highest of the paladins in the Knight of the Silver Hand. Like, crazy dude. Anyway. He we've held the ground, we've kept it here, portal opened. It's been great. Problem is suddenly the fell orcs are just rolling over us in number. They took before the portal closed. And locked us all here. They took control over our expedition armory and turned everybody there into ghostly horrors. We just decided to leave it there. We haven't taken the time to go back since.
Sloth. And I'm going to, with that, pull my lance, my rancer from its like thing, and head obviously walking to my horse to go take care of this freaking gaff that they haven't fixed yet.
Erator is kind of he doesn't really get up to more in like a, oh no wait, come back. Well, I really wouldn't do that if I were you. Get too close to Zethgor, those orcs will get you.
Let them come.
Ooh, the high words. Shouldn't you be over at Falcon Watch? Are you going to let them to die?
Just level from across the room the rancer at him and wordlessly walk out.
Feisty.
Yes, she is.
He stands up and is like, well, you should go probably put a stop to her. We aim to retake the Citadel. It's being used to pump out more fell orcs. Illidan lost control over it. Now we're not sure entirely who's in control of it. They've taken Zethgor to the southeast. We are fending them off there. That is where, between that and the Citadel, they have us pinched. If you guys wish to help us, one of those two places would be more helpful than the Expedition Armory. That place is better left blasted off of this godforsaken rock. You better go catch her before she makes a fool of herself, or worse, gets herself killed.
Very well. Bow. Head out.
And they get back to the work.
I'm gonna
I'll get this back to the
follow.
map, sorry.
Catch. Huh? Beatrix,
What is it?
let's go kill the orcs. Leave the
What about the
spirits and be.
Ugh.
We can lay them to rest after the demons are gone.
You'd better have a plan, old man.
Oh, the light makes the plans.
Ugh, you do not understand the first thing about wielding the light.
All right, well, Roland,
Summon my horse.
Kurznik.
Actually, technically, he's probably still here. I just don't have control of my own. File.
Whatever. We will probably run into those foul demons. So that would be enough for me.
So where do you guys plan on heading?
You open the map.
Yeah, 1 second. Trying to get familiar with things again.
Probably Zethgor.
Okay.
That way, it would give. I don't know if I can draw. That way, we can secure. It would open up this, whole quarter, quarter of this map would be secure.
Right.
Via Alliance and Horde, and then we could push Hellfire.
He
Citadel.
did seem like that's where a lot of the issues are coming from. They mentioned this area and this area being demon places, but
It would
it
isolate
seems
the
like that's
Legion.
more focused on the Dark Portal, and that's more focused on Thrallmar, which is not their problem.
It would
So-
isolate the Legion front.
Right. That gets a lot off of their back.
That's what I'm gonna suggest to the party.
I will make the fact that we are not going directly for the undead, and the fact that that annoys me known. But outside of that, I will follow.
What's our goal
Ha-
there?
However, yes, what is our goal there?
Kill demon orcs.
Just all of them.
They,
Would
yeah, that's
Yes.
pretty much it. They're multiplying and taking control and bringing in resources and
I mean,
moving resources to the Citadel. This
just shrug,
seems
she doesn't have any issue with that. Just
would this put us at odds with the Horde? I rather
No.
like being
No.
neutral.
no.
Killing
These-
demons.
these
will
are
not.
all-
Horde.
these are all Fellworks.
Yes.
Okay.
Demon.
Fell
they're
orcs are
demon.
not
No.
orcs.
So
Yeah, fellow orcs have like red skin and they're all fucking crazed.
they are fell orcs are injected with blood from Manaroth and turned into fell orcs. Some of them, half of them die in the process of turning, half of them don't. And it makes them stronger and stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Then yes, I'm on board with this plan. Were we going to go to the expedition armory also to loot it?
We're
Is-
gonna worry about
will
that
that-
later.
Okay. And would that make anybody mad?
It wouldn't to make anyone mad if we did go there. They just don't want us. They suggest not going there right now
So
because they're kind of just chilling.
something that you think of. Well, I don't know if you would.
Do you want me to make an insight check?
You would actually be a good person to do it. So yes, I do want you to make. I guess an insight check might actually be a good roll for that.
Oh, oof.
That's a good insight.
That's
check.
actually decent enough to at least get some thoughts turning in your head. You're not sure if that'll piss anybody off or not, and because you're kind of stuck in this whole middle bit and wanting to remain neutral, the thought occurs to you that they might not quite like it if some blood elf horde hooligan goes off and kills their undead and desecrates the bodies and doesn't take care of it properly.
I see.
Y-
So
I will make
You're
it
not
very
sure
clear
if
that I
that's the
int-
case?
As far as the expedition armory is concerned, I intend to lay these spirits to rest, by which I might also mean utterly shred them with the light, but, you know, potato.
Well, I don't know if you've heard. I would assume that Kurznik overheard you saying taking their stuff and
Kurznik.
using it. Kurznik, sorry. Overheard you saying you were going to take the stuff and use it to fuel your expedition to so and so, and he's kind of thinking, oh, that might not, I don't know, it may. Anyway, that's going on in your head to some degree. Other than that, whatever you decide.
But Zethgor is definitely, well, I don't know if safe is the word, but it won't
Yes.
make anybody mad if we go and start. Yeah,
Correct.
okay.
Fell orcs are hooligans and deserve death.
Can I quote you on that?
Yes.
They've drank demon blood. They deserve death.
Oh, by the way, Trevor.
Mhm.
Well, I'm tracking, Hellfire Citadel wasn't lost to Illidan until it was taken by Alliance and Horde. The Illidari, one of them, the dudes runs it.
Sort of yes and no. From what I understood, he was the Fell orcs that were there were using Manaroth, and Manaroth himself was like breaking free of Illidan's control and multiplying the Fell orcs into their own army.
Okay.
Also, timey-wimey bullshit.
Yes.
Anytime there's any lore inconsistency, just time
Timey-wimey.
All right, so you guys head to Zethgor. Is that the case?
Yes, that's my vote.
Should we spend a day and a night here resting first, so that we can reapply our? And I'll just kind of like let the light kind of surge in my hand for a second.
Oh, I thought we had already kind of like
I
been rested.
I haven't taken any manner of rest since I've been here.
Okay.
Yes, let us take
You
a
had,
rest.
yeah, I said that you guys had used a ration. You probably haven't actually had time to rest at all.
Right. And I know that we would need a full 8 hours for me to reapply my temporary hit point buff to everyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
You guys definitely do feel like there's no. I mean, from what you have seen so far, nothing seems to be rushed at all. This place has stood for 30-odd, 20-odd years or so. It seems like it might stand for another day.
My thoughts precisely. There's no reason to rush out there if we have the opportunity and the luxury of the potential to rest. We should take it.
Well, Constance is never in a rush, so he's okay. He's okay with it.
I'm okay with the rest.
I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
How do I do a long rest on this character sheet?
Just turn your stuff back up to max. I don't think there's a one button way to apply it.
I currently still have the extra hit points and everything.
Wait, sorry, what?
I still have the extra hit points and everything.
Yeah, if they haven't been hit off you, then so be it. But everyone, that is to say, all of us, including both of the horses, are hit with the extra 13 hit points. I get to hit up to 6 things with it.
Neat.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Everyone, including the horses, gets hit with that at the end of our rest as I tell inspiring stories of Leadrin's bravery.
Ah, thank you.
And that comes out to 13 hit points.
Okay. So you guys get your long rest.
Spells back up to the proper numbers.
Do you guys do anything in particular for 8 hours? Like, or how much time do you, like, 8 hours is up? You plan on splitting, or are you guys kind of just meandering through town as well during this long rest?
I honestly can't think of anything my character would want to do in this town. Like, I have nothing I need to get here that I can think of. I don't know about any of the rest of you, but as far as I'm concerned, there's nothing here for us.
I might need to take a trip back to repay that fine elf woman, but
I mean,
other
just
than that,
yeah, in like that 8 to 9 hours that you guys have probably been in town resting.
eh,
Like
I-
questions, talking to people, anything you can think of.
No, because all the people here are Alliance scum.
Don't let them hear you say that.
I was about to say glance and Beatrix if she actually says that.
Yeah, not like terribly loud the first time, but
You definitely have had the eyes on you for the most part. A lot. You definitely understand that you're getting it a lot less than you should because you're a paladin. They're
right.
They're only hating you half to like a quarter as much as what they normally would.
What
Like-
luck?
I'd probably give the statues a once over since we don't have business anymore.
That was back in Stormwind. The guy in the command tower has a statue that's like 30 foot tall of himself back in the major city. like in the
Oh.
human's hometown. That's why I was wondering if you would, because you'd probably pass through there at some point.
Okay. Yes. Yes, I would have done that. I thought you meant there were statues here in Untold. Okay.
No. Other than people regaling everybody with stories of how long they've been here and mentioning of other places and updating of what's going on in the area, nobody's really mentioned anything worth of note. And the next day comes, and you guys head out to Zethgor.
Yes.
Works for me.
Okay. How are you approaching? Are you
I'm mounted with
you
lance
guys
drawn.
do see it in the distance. You do see that it is surrounded by mountains.
Does there
There's
appear to be a like single pass in, or is it like this whole front plane is an open like?
from the direction you guys are coming from, there's two.
Are we doing like this whole route here, where we're like coming from this direction, or
Right. That's the direction you guys are coming from at the moment.
Okay.
And there does seem to be two paths in, one from this side, one from this side. They
What
are
does-
both walled and guarded.
What does this thing appear to be,
Uh,
if anything? Just like a watchtower or something?
probably nothing.
Okay.
Completely honest. That's probably something that's misprinted on the map, or it's ruins. It's ruins of a
okay, cool.
previous time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright,
Also, I'm probably like stripped down and in Morgan form.
What's
Okay.
up, balls? How you doing?
Doesn't matter to me which route we
Okay.
take.
Let
His
me
name is
get you
Balls
guys
on
to the
Blue.
map then.
I'm back.
You should be able to see yourselves in the bottom right corner if you want to verify that you have control.
Weep whoop weep. Oh, it would help if I use the right thing. Seems like I do. Although I traditionally inhabit the back part of my
Why?
house.
Because you set it down.
Where did you set it down at?
On the table.
Why did you set it down there?
I was good.
These right here, while not being able to tell very well because I can't find a good model for it, are hills. You're fairly confident with enough birth or a good enough stealth check. You could probably get around the guard towers to that northern side from what you can see. But you're not entirely
thanks
sure
for
what you'll
the
find when you do get in there.
115 bits, my man.
Because I don't know how to work the GM layer as well as what I wish I did.
I appreciate it.
It's a tricky beast at the best of times. So like okay, this is do we want gang to split up? Or do we want to stick together and try to just murder ball our way through this?
You do see guardsmen in the towers. These guys are in the towers, not on the towers.
Okay.
Right.
Are we,
and then
are we presently this exact distance or this plus some distance?
I was gonna go with that plus some distance
Okay.
for the moment.
Okay, cool. So they haven't yet spotted us. We're still seeing them kind of far off.
Correct.
Okay. And these, just so that I'm clear, these look like walls that would be impassable, likely.
Yes, they are. They are
Chest
like
plus high.
they're
They would be
yeah,
fine, if you will.
yeah. They're those cross-braced orc spiked walls.
Okay.
So with enough finagling, you can
Hi,
get
ma'am.
through it, but
Thanks for
you would
stopping
be
by, I
at
appreciate
almost,
it.
You would be almost at a dead standstill to do
Right.
so for like a turn.
Right. Okay. Probably all that we can really make out from here would be the walls, these towers, and this looks like a gate, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's my thoughts. If we have a couple options, we could charge the gates. I recommend we don't try to fuck with the walls because that's just gonna sit us still while they rain death on us. We could try to hit the gates and plow through, going for the more high value targets, that is to say the casters and whatnot first. Or if we wanted to try a bit of stealth, I know that I could survive a gallant run through their camp alone through the gates, while the lot of you snuck around up these hills and kind of flanked them unexpectedly from this side while their attention was focused on me. And
I
that
do have disadvantage on stealth due to half plate. And my stealth is not too particularly good either.
Yes, I was
on
about to
top of
say
that.
I'm not too stealthy myself.
then through the front gates with a lot of us.
Yes, charge.
So, here are my thoughts on this as well. Who should lead
Evan, are
this
you-
charge?
Do you know that you're muted, or have you just not said anything?
I know I'm muted.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Well,
I'm down for whatever they see fit.
When are you gonna get off?
yes, You
What's-
seem to be more of the commanding sort, Beatrix. I'll go with whatever you say.
Then
What
allow
is
me
this thing? Oh, sorry.
probably a tent of some
Um,
description. I wouldn't guess.
believe it's
Yes.
a sand dollar.
Get out.
If you would like, allow me to and I'll kind of raise my shield because you all saw me like fucking become pretty damn resilient last time.
Yep.
Allow me to charge in a few moments before the lot of you and draw all their attacks so that you can inflict a bit more damage on them. In fact, wait, out of game, Roland, can you do the whole run stupid fast with your bonus action and whatnot thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Otherwise, I was gonna offer you to ride in on my horse with me, but I think I'll just let you charge in like a wolf.
Channel Divinity is like at will, right?
No, it's twice a day. For you, I think it's twice a day. For me, I think it's 3 times a day. No, that's Aura uses. It's twice a day for both of us. No, fuck, it's once per long rest. Jesus Christ. Once per short or long rest.
But is it an action?
Yes, it is your
Oh.
action.
Yeah, babe.
It's a pretty devastating action too.
Right there.
Fine.
Where's my phone?
I have no idea. Yeah, I keep coughing. So we're going. Jeez, I keep coughing. We're going straight up.
Yeah, if you'd like, I will lead the charge by a short distance so that they unleash their opening salvo mostly harmlessly at me.
Very well.
Yes.
Supposed to sound like an old
I
man.
will.
It's my character.
What do I want?
Let's go ahead and do
He's only
initiatives.
I can't listen to
See if you guys can actually do that.
Listen to a show.
Ooh.
What's happening?
So I click on my token first,
And then I listen to.
and then
Oh,
I click
shit.
initiative.
Yeah, that's right. I better click the token first.
Can't pay attention.
Oh,
You can
Well-
alter me to that 11 if you would prefer. I just didn't have her clicked when I rolled it.
Oh shit! I have somehow made you guys.
Oh,
Thank you.
and then-
since I've got a 2, I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, Roland, Beatrix. I've got Roland on here twice.
that should have been the horse. Yes. I actually no longer see myself on there. It's probably best to just completely clear it and re-add us for whenever you switch maps because sometimes it'll just not show for some reason for us the ones it shows the GM.
We still good with. I guess I'm not using Tim for fighting, just to move up initially. Am I still good to just run up
So-
there?
We actually really do need to hammer that down because there are 2 different ways to use a horse. If you're using it like on your turn, having it be like completely just like a regular horse would be, which is something you can do, then it takes your move action to move it, and it
Right.
can only move up to its speed, and I believe take a dash action, a disengage action, or one other action specific to that mode of travel.
But then,
Um,
yeah,
Did you have a
technically, if
19 or a
it's
15, Brandon?
I had I had an 11 for my character. That 19 shouldn't be counted, and then the 15 was for my horse because it is acting separately from me.
Did we decide which way we're going up?
I think charging straight in through the gates will probably be our best bet.
Like this, the towers, or just through the gates to the orc up here?
Well, I don't see the
This?
benefit personally of trying to fuck with their towers when we could just charge right in and hit these, especially I don't know, this robed looking fuck here, and
Okay.
there's some squishy targets on the ground. I want to ride around and poke with my stick. What can I say?
Can we have like a pre-action as we pull up?
You guys can. I mean, once you start from this point forward, once you guys say, the first movement is going out, once you get within a certain range, that's when shit's gonna start flying.
I was just gonna wonder if I could cast something on him as when we rolled up.
You could probably do so as a held action. Like if you ran from here with a held action, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to do that.
I was just gonna use my channel of energy to put Mark of Vengeance on.
I mean, as long as you got the movement for it, yeah. The horse movement is yours.
It has to be
separate,
in sight. That's all.
If he's using it as he would a normal mount, then its movement occurs on his turn, costing him his move action.
It's a bonus action, and I can do it on sight.
Yeah. I mean, during your turn, you can absolutely do that.
I'll be spamming Blade Ward the entire time on myself and my horse the entire time.
Yeah,
I'm
if
moving
you guys
forward.
want to, just to make it easier for you guys to get into position and everything, and it makes more sense since you're all leaving on the same go. You guys can do one full turn as like a surprise round just at the same time. So everything that you do will occur simultaneously
Okay.
since you guys are all kind of, probably doing like a 3, 2, 1 go kind of deal. So it's not like the first person's going to roll around the corner and then they're going to start shooting arrows immediately.
Right.
But yeah,
Don't rub your nose.
whenever you guys are ready.
Well, so I'm going to cast Blade Ward and have my horse move as fast as it can, which is to say 10, 15, 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. That's its action. Then that's its movement. Then it's going to spend its action to dash.
25, 30,
35, 40,
that's a girl that's
55, 60, facing.
Can I do an? I don't have a character sheet for my horse. Balls.
It has a speed of 60.
Can I just have it
don't
have the
have a-
same initiative as me then?
If you're using it like a normal mount, like it sounds like you want to use it, then yes, it should be stripped from the initiative order, and
I'm gonna use it
acts on your
separate.
move. Okay, then it has its own initiative. It has its own character sheet. If you don't have an easy one, Trevor, make Rocinante's character sheet available to Evan if you would. Just give him permissions to view it, and they should literally be the exact same horse at all times, with the
Yeah.
exception that you'll need to manually track its health separately.
Right.
1 second. Okay, so
And I'll give it its initiative. Can I swap initiatives with it? If it's higher than mine? So it can run. I don't just sit on it.
Well, it's going to wind up happening in one manner or another either way, but
okay, it should be available for you now.
I'll just track its health on the side.
all right. Like if you wind up going before 8, you can just hold your action to take
All I see is a
an
picture.
attack act. You don't have a character sheet option
No.
or anything? Son of a fuck. Here, 5e Warhorse. Because that's literally what this thing is. And I'm going to post this in the role-playing chat in Discord. I don't know why it wouldn't. Actually, fuck. I do have an idea why it wouldn't let me. Let me rejoin his GM super quick to add some stuff.
What's its initiative bonus? I'm just gonna roll.
One.
I'm just gonna. Well, it's the same as mine, so I can just use. I can just re-roll mine.
Players' journals can be edited
you
and
got a 2.
controlled by. There we go. Actually, wait. Duplicate. Bob, copy of Rocinante. So let's change. What's your horse's name? Tim?
Tim. That's the sound he makes when he.
Ben and Dustin, you guys can both take your turns.
Oh yeah, we're
Like-
doing a surprise
Oh,
round.
okay, right. You said that.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
are all
we can?
acting like together on a surprise round. So you guys can go ahead and move your actions and deal any
Ah.
damage that you do.
Okay, Evan, you should
this
have
a
a
hill?
thing called Tim. You can see now.
Dope.
You may want to delete your horse and drag Tim in as it, potentially. I hope it mapped everything right, because I just straight duplicated it, but...
That's me fucking triple sprinting.
Whoa, everything is fucked up, and I'm gonna
I
reload.
don't know how to. It'll be alright.
Trevor, can you change the diagonal distance setting thing?
From 4E to Pathfinder 3.5. He will call you out on that every time he does it to me.
I'm
And thank
okay
you
with
for
it.
Truly. Yeah, me too.
Thanks.
What was a dash action? 90 feet?
It has 60 feet movement. If it takes its dash action, it moves a total of 120 feet.
Yep.
Man, I'm not gonna be able. Can I switch initiatives with it?
Or well, I thought you were using it as a mount, not as.
I'm using it separate.
Oh, okay.
So you can hold your action to do whatever you want to do,
Oh yeah, that's true.
and then when it gets in range, you trigger that.
Okay, I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna mark a vengeance the red orc right here, Trevor.
Okay.
Actually, no, I'm gonna mark a vengeance the purple one. That's just my bonus action. Then I'm gonna hold
This one
my
right here?
action. Yeah, then I'm gonna hold my action to Crusader strike it when I get up there.
Just because I was wondering, what's the intelligence of y'all's horses?
6.
God damn. Okay. I just knew that it had to be. I was like,
Gosh,
I
dang
found
it.
it strange that horses could act independently, and
Once
Yeah.
you guys have
Yeah.
moved.
They're celestial.
My horse was
horses, for what
supposed to
it's
move
worth.
with me, but
Yeah.
So as you guys get
So,
into camp,
Everybody is moving and then dashing.
Well, we're taking a full turn together as a surprise round. I used my actions. Actually, I didn't use shit of my actions yet. My horse just moved.
Because y'all are moving like really fast.
I
Our horses
double
are galloping
dashed.
away. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
I dashed with the
dropping no
horse.
fours to dash. You would probably start in spirit wolf form, like before we even start moving. Honestly, I would assume.
Yeah, probably.
Book it.
Pretty much anytime you
Is-
travel, well, I don't know how it works in this, but
Yeah, that's pretty cool how it works in this, is from what I can tell.
Okay, I found it. Bonus action to change back to humanoid form. Okay. I kind of want to, oh man, 35 feet. Well, I can still do a thing.
do the thing.
That's a move. Bonus action human. And then so I moved, I bonus action to human, I action to fire totem, and then at the end of my turn, any active totems tick off. It does 2 things. I'm sorry, I'm double checking distances. Okay. Who looks like they're in charge in this direction?
So just as a quick aside.
Yeah.
All of these guys look like warriors and/or archers to some varying degree. It's difficult to tell what they are exactly because they are bulky fucking orcs with no armor, some swords, and some bows. That guy, however, has a tinge of green to him everywhere and is wearing a cloak. The assumption is that he is a warlock to your eyes, as it is the traditional warlockian orc garb.
All right, one at him for sure. And then, does this guy look like he is like in the tower?
Yes. The towers are more like platforms with a little bit of ledge to them. You could hit him and he wouldn't even be behind quarter cover.
Okay.
Like it's like a small bar.
Does he
Like a
appear to
wood.
be a ranged person
He
or
most
a...
definitely is a ranged person. Those
Is this
guys are
guy ranged?
archers, and that is easy to
Okay.
tell because they have bows.
Okay, first one at this guy, second one at this guy.
Okay.
I got a 6 and an 8.
You miss both of them.
That's
Uh,
goddamn.
you rush forward, throw down your totem, and in a rush to get everything rolling for a surprise attack, you kind of do it incorrectly.
All right.
Uh,
Man, one of
so
those was a double 8 damage.
has everybody finished what would effectively be their surprise round?
No.
Yes. I'm done.
Oh,
Okay, go ahead. Mid or constant?
Wait, so I have to actually hit with my maul. Or wait, either way, I'm supposed to have advantage because I have the thing on him. I'm gonna do another normal roll. Either way, I hit. And I guess it's
Yes,
for
you do.
8 damage because the better one was 27. And then I'm going to Gustator Strike. And then
Okay.
I have 2 attacks. Somehow remember to click advantage. Or 11.
Yep, that hits.
And my horse. That was all held after my horse used a little time to run all the way up here. That's my turn. Or my surprise.
Okay. So roughly about midway through that whole charge in and everything, the guards at the tower started blowing hordes. The words of intruders were ran. By the time the words intruders left their mouth, you guys were in and waylaying on that guy. At this point, everybody has gotten off of the ground and gotten their weapons readied and are now officially in the combat turn order, not having been completely infuckled. Roland, it is your turn to act.
okay.
A raspily yell. This one's mine.
I had spent my turn charging in, casting Blade Ward, expecting them to
Oh.
like be
So-
peppering me with shit.
So, like, what exactly are the differences between these two?
Model.
Model. Okay.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I'm gonna fix that really quick and make.
Oh no, it's whatever. It's fine. Like I was just wondering.
No, I want to
It
make
adds to the flavor. Um. Dash around behind Beatrix.
Can't believe I didn't
And-
notice Mark of Vengeance before.
Brandon,
Yes.
my Searing Totem should make a ranged spell attack. Does
Does it
that
not?
include a proficiency bonus?
Yes.
I would assume so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
proficiency.
Is that not
And would it
It's-
use my
spell bonus?
spellcasting modifier?
It's only using one of those.
Yeah.
It
You
should
may need
be
to open
oh.
the thing and tick.
Okay.
If you open the spell up, there will be a thing to tick for apply proficiency bonus
Mhm.
or. Oh shit! Ignore that.
Okay.
It's effectively like you're casting the attack.
Usually
but-
just uses proficiency. I think most of those abilities like that, you have to get a feat that lets you add your modifier.
Not for these totems.
No, it
They're-
legitimately says make a spell attack, which is proficiency plus casting mod.
Oh, I'm thinking of damage. My bad.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking of damage. Yeah.
Well, I'll starting with the one to my left. Boop. Well, that didn't hit.
No, it doesn't.
And a boop.
That one does.
Here's a test.
Yep, that's much
There
better.
you go.
Thanks.
And then I will use my bonus action for my offhand. God damn. Fucking having a 15% chance to crit. No. Actually, wait, did that? Can't actually tell what I roll. Oh, I rolled a 12. Okay, right. Yeah, that is my turn.
Yeah, you tear into him.
Yeah. Fuck it. I'll actually action surge to try to
Okay.
get something down. Now that I think about it, and another one.
That does not hit.
Aw.
17.
That does hit.
Yay.
Damn, is that one still alive? After getting fucking full blown dove on and mauled.
Let's see. Sorry, I'm adding up the health. 11. It is, but not by a lot. He is covered in blood and scrapes open
One more.
everywhere.
Ah, fuck.
That does not hit.
Okay. That will be my turn.
Rocinante.
It is going to turn with me on its butt. 5. No, it needs to move the full 10.
I think that you provoke moving.
Oh, I'm sure I do.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm sort of trying to do with a lot of these is blow reactions and get things to hit me uselessly. Is it aiming at me or my horse? As we both provoke from it.
Let's go for you.
Is that 16 to hit? Because if so, it gets blocked.
Yes.
Okay. And then it's going to move forward 5, 10, 15, 20 and hit this creature with its hooves.
Okay.
Did you move at least 25 feet?
I did.
Did the...
And it's 20 feet in a straight line, which I also did. So that creature needs to make a strength save, DC 14, or be knocked prone.
It fails and also is dead.
Oh, well, shit, it tramples it again into the ground. And I guess we'll keep moving.
Yeah,
Blah,
you
blah, blah,
Just
Your
fucking kick it to death.
horse, yeah, kicks it to death, finishing up what Ben had already kind of dished into it.
That one counts as mine.
40. Oh, that's 45 rather. 50, 55, 60. No. Boop. It's just gonna move to here. And that will be its turn.
It's your turn.
I'm going to stab this fuck.
Is the lance a reach?
Yep.
That's awesome.
Lance and lance.
Ooh,
Oh baby.
look at that! Look at that!
Ooh.
tasty
So
crits.
327 total.
and-
It's you pierce it in the shoulder, and it is oozing blood.
Then I believe that is going to give me a moment. I'm going to see which, if any, aura I want to activate. Yeah, actually, I'm going to activate my aura retribution.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
So I actually missed one of these guys on his initiative count. So he's going to go now, and then he'll go correctly on his initiative count next time.
Okay.
This guy next to Constance is very much angry with what has happened. He is going to throw a spell.
Oh, I get to hit him.
Yes.
My horse will hit.
Yeah. As soon as do you have a mage slayer?
Thought that we decided last time it wasn't Mage Slayer, it was he's casting a spell right there. Or was it if it's a ranged attack or a spell
Yeah,
attack?
range attack while you're in melee range.
5
is
feet.
At
And-
disadvantage.
This is
but I-
casting a spell.
Is he making an
n-
attack roll?
He is not making an attack roll.
Okay.
Then
Okay.
there's no disadvantage that
There's
could be
no
applied to him.
disadvantage that
Never
can be
mind.
applied to it.
Yeah. If you have Mage Slayer, then you would provoke. He would provoke, but that's it.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Never mind.
He is going to. I'm trying to find.
Do I still have to do concentration check if he hits me with a spell?
Yes, it's based off of damage.
Based off of damage.
I don't have a good model for this because I can't find one, so this is gonna have to do.
Oh no, it's the sun.
He's putting the sun on me.
Oh no, it's the freaking sun. I'm sorry. What exactly is this thing?
Fireball.
I made you a fireball.
Did you? I couldn't find
It's
it.
the one spell I made you.
Did you? I couldn't find it.
It's if you go to the journal, it's in the tab that says spells. It's the one spell, and it says fireball.
Oh, my bad. I was looking under the wrong thing. I kind of like that fireball.
That was a good one. Don't get me wrong. We can change it.
Yeah, he
Ooh.
chucks it roughly about here.
Moderate sized oof.
It is a DC.
First one is from me. Second from my horse.
Let's go with 15. DC 15. It doesn't actually say for some reason. Not sure
It'll
why.
be listed somewhere else on their sheet.
I mean, it'd
It's
be
their
based
spell
off of
save
their
DC,
level and
depending on where
stuff,
you're looking
too.
at it.
Right?
If it's in Hero Lab, it's in an entirely different tab somewhere.
And it's not in the same place for each class.
Right. Yeah. So I can't even tell you. Oh, it's in this tab. It's just somewhere else.
Yeah,
Right.
it's a DC 15.
The second
Okay.
one's my horse. I don't know why it didn't show up as Tim.
It won't because you as a player aren't Tim. It's yeah. Oof.
33 fire damage.
That is enough to completely dispel my horse and hurt the fuck out of me.
Yep, horse dead. Well, dispelled.
So when the fire goes away, you also see that he's killed that guy. And actually, there and mark him as dead. He killed that guy, and you
Oh.
heard some screaming from inside this tent.
It's half of 33?
And
Wait, which tent? I didn't see.
the
which
one in front of you.
Okay.
What's half of What's
And
half of
two
33?
guys come like on fire running out from the inside of it. The fuck can I not select? Both of them quickly fall to the ground.
How do I
dead.
remove the horse?
Just delete it. You'll be able to pull another one out from the
Oh, okay, there we go.
thing.
Back here. There we go.
So that's the end of his turn. This orc down here steps up to you, Constance, and swings to hit.
He meets.
$11 damage. Ben, the one on you does the same,
Okay.
and I'm assuming whiffs.
Trevor, I have a 10 AC, and you missed me.
Yeah, well,
Incompetency.
next one comes up.
And he hits you.
That one does it.
Dice there. Hit the wrong dice again, son of a bitch. For 11.
Ben,
This guy starts running up. This guy starts running up. This
How
guy
is-
dives into
how
a
is
guard
your
tower.
AC so bad?
I am not a commoner. I'm not going to wear armor unless it looks like a suit.
Dustin, the
Because
archers draw
commoners
a
just
bead
walk
on
around
you.
wearing armor.
Okay.
Yes.
Does a 12 hit?
Nope.
Does a 19 hit?
A 19 meets.
Okay. 12 piercing, as the one on the left gets a good line on you and hits you. The guy on the right was freaking out because you shot fire at him.
I always feel like I'm not marking something in the right place because
This guy starts fiddling with a horse.
I'm used to doing it in Roll20 and also in Hero Lab, but there is no Hero Lab.
The orcs have all gone. Light wielder. Light wielder clears his throat.
Smash her face.
You smash the face.
Need I smash again?
No, you do not need to smash again. It crumples.
Reaction to put my mark on this one below me.
Okay.
And use my second attack.
You hit. Okay. It is injured, but is still standing. Does that end your turn?
Gonna. Can I have 2 concentration abilities going at the same time?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Didn't think so. Just making sure. Um. So. Oh. I forgot about Phil-handed. Okay, so this dude's not prone because both of my rolls on those advantages would also hit him, I assume. But he's not prone.
What's the advantage rolls? 21, 28? Oh yeah. Yeah, he is.
Or it was a 22, 21, but yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yes.
Kurznik.
Kurznik.
That's perfect with Mark of Vengeance.
That's what he said.
That's what I. Yeah.
I thought you said Kurznik.
No, no.
It's a zh, not a z.
I have issues with that noise, so that's probably
Oh.
why. I have issues with a lot of words. Thank you.
Okay.
Kirchnick. I'm gonna start calling you Kirchnick.
Okay.
There are 2 archers. They very blatantly dislike you.
Yeah.
Blow him up.
Okay. Before we continue, what this is turning into is fucking Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Fucking Jake saying Nikolaj. That's what this is turning into.
What?
Nikolaj.
Nikolaj.
Sail cat.
There's somebody adopts this foreign kid, and his name's Nikolaj, but every time Jake pronounces
Oh.
it, they say he pronounces it wrong. Like,
I
it's not
see.
Nikolaj.
And he's like
Nikolaj.
screaming that he doesn't know the difference.
Yeah. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
Okay. Um,
And
how do I do
then-
one of those auras?
Oh, I can do that for you.
How do you do that?
You click on the token, and then go
Mhm.
to the gear, and enter an amount for
Okay, cool.
Aura 1 or Aura 2. You can
So
make it a square and
everybody-
you can change the color.
Everybody within the aura of that totem now gets an extra D8 damage on your first attack or spell.
And I have a macro set up to roll that damage. So, and then finally, at the end of my turn, my searing totem is
Mhm.
going to target this one and then this one.
Okay.
By the way,
first
do
one
we
hits,
have-
the second one does not.
Okay. By the way, do we have action dice?
Yes.
Ooh, how many?
Whatever it was, like your
Was it
character
half level plus 5, so
whatever.
10?
10.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was thinking about doing, instead of the action dice, doing that hero dice reward thing
Where you give it to us when we do something.
where I give it to you.
roleplay.
Yeah. But I think I want to run with those other ones.
Okay. In that case, may I go ahead and use one on the 13?
Yeah.
17?
That hits.
Hooray! Now I have to make a tracker for this, but my turn is done.
Rolling. A fireball went off in front of you.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling.
There are more orcs running in your direction.
I'm going to let out just a guttural howl and begin mauling the ones near me.
Keep rolling, rolling, rolling,
What?
rolling,
Oh,
rolling.
gosh.
That does not hit. That does hit. That also hits.
God. I just want one crit. I want to see some crit damage.
That was this one right here, right?
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
sorry.
Did you hit
Twice I did.
on the first one?
Oh, the first one did not.
On the first one that hits, 6 lightning damage.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Hmm.
Does that end your turn?
Yes, that I believe does end my turn.
Before Beatrix, a thing happens.
The thing.
I'll be right back, actually. Unless that affects me. Is that gonna affect me?
It may here in a minute,
Okay.
but go ahead and go.
Okay.
Wait, shit. I'm sorry. I needed to give a con save like a hot minute ago from that fireball. I took
Oh yeah, that's right.
15 damage, 16 damage. Half of that would be lower than 10, so the DC is 10. My aura falters.
Oh, you right.
Oh, did you forget to also put up your aura?
Well, I'm concentrating on that mark of vengeance this whole time.
Yeah, you need to make a con save to keep that mark up. That's big oof.
So
If that's well within the range of being hero pointable, but because that mark once it's gone, you're kind of boned.
I would like to ask you to do that just because.
Yeah, there we
Okay,
go.
good. I was gonna say because you did take a turn with that mark also up.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Alright,
if
that
it's probably not
retroactively
worth
happened.
letting it fall off.
What's that 6 on my name or my bio?
Did the dad
I
throw
don't-
that Darwin?
I don't actually know. I didn't put that there.
Did Darwin? Did the dad put Darwin in the trash? Did he
Just, like,
put
kept going
Darwin
up.
in the-
Interesting.
By itself.
put in the- Then why did- No, Darwin's in that
Does
red
everybody see my storm flash aura?
Nope. Trevor would need to give us all permissions to see it.
Trevor, do you see it?
Yeah, I see
You
it.
and Trevor will see it.
Okay.
The rest of us won't.
I was going to put one on my my searing one just to give me an idea of the range, but it's
How
going to
do
be too
I-
many things at once, so I won't.
Yeah.
How do I show R1 player permissions?
Well, they're not like.
There it is. Oh shit. Okay, that's a pretty big fucking range.
Yeah.
That's huge.
in
Huge.
that one?
Mm.
Gonna be huge.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, so what was the thing that happened? I'm sorry, I kind of.
Another warlock walked out of the building to the north.
Oh, right behind me. Cool. What a dick.
Dang it, I can't get
Mm,
that far.
Mom, know what I'm doing next.
Last time she.
Let me know when 10 minutes is up, Trevor.
Okay. He is going to cast a spell.
You can't.
It is not a fireball, but I am going to use the fireball because it's roughly about the same size as the fireball.
You can't.
It is a DC 15 Dex saving throw to everybody in here, and it is Ice Storm.
Hey. What you know?
2d8 bludgeoning. And
I'm assuming
46 ice.
I'm assuming the save is for half.
Save is for half.
So 23. Half of that is 13 rounding against us.
How much damage?
7 and 16.
Okay.
Uh, I don't know
And I'm
why I
going-
was looking for how to make
My
a.
totem died.
You said dex save, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And I am also putting that on the map layer because that is now
Rough
difficult
terrain.
terrain
Yeah.
until the end of its next turn. And that's it. It ends its turn. Beatrix.
Why do it goes like that? Is did Daddy go?
And this ice storm is still here, and is like
Yes.
rough terrain.
Yes.
5, 10.
I don't believe you take any more damage on it though.
How much total was that damage?
23.
So this would be the full 30 feet right here. Or not the full, but 30 feet. So 35 feet to move to there, which I am going to do.
Can't wait till I get knocked to 0 just so I can roleplay what happened dead when they get knocked to 0.
Yeah, because you don't like. You
I
don't
get
like.
hacked as normal. Just make
Yeah.
death throws.
You just start crumbling apart. I'm going to drop the Rancer, have dropped the Rancer just in the square I was in, and draw my Warblade as I walk over here.
Okay.
And this is just a Fell Orc.
It is a warlock.
Right, but it is
But it is a Fell Orc.
Warlock or a Demon. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna hit him. Actually, no, I'm not gonna hit him. No, I'm not gonna hit him at all. Light
Brandon-
wielder.
Lays down his arms and turns to
No.
pacifism.
I'm drawing the sword, but I'm just gonna kind of like brandish it at him. Fuck all me. Light wielder, how much? I can tell you're at half health, but I don't know your exact. Well, actually, your number is probably close to mine. I'm gonna use 30. Fuck me. I'm sorry. I need to have used my action. So I need to have done this whole thing differently. My apologies. So I'll be back here. I'm still holding my Rancer.
Chromie rewinds time about 6 seconds.
Thank you, Chromie. I am going to use
Yeah, George.
my lay on hands,
told
30
you.
points of it
And this
at range on light wielder,
the same.
and then I am going to move to here, still holding my Rancer in a defensive position.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right. The warriors go. Ben.
Mhm.
7 doesn't hit.
Ooh.
18 does.
18 does, yes.
For 13 damage.
Goes in the water.
Sizable. Oof.
As the one that you've been hacking on hacks back a little.
Hack the hacks back.
These guys,
Fish.
this one right here moves up to you.
Oh, he's tiny.
That 15 hits.
Um, if,
Jesus Christ.
if
Getting good at these
Gumball
1d8
said
rolls.
I
If only I
would-
had that much luck when I was playing Huayra.
Yeah.
Ben, another 13.
Roland, try not to die for a minute.
You hear a
Gumball walks all the way. over.
affirmative howl.
Brandon does a 23 hit. Brandon?
Sorry, it certainly does.
Okay.
Fortunately.
6 damage as he manages to scrape you slightly.
Scum.
How do I ping?
Hold
Hold
click
shift
if you want to. Hold click
Okay.
if you want to move us to it. Shift hold click.
That guy right there mounts a horse and starts trying to giddy up on out that direction.
What a dick.
Yeah, there we go.
Uh-huh.
He just gets on it and just gets over
What a
there.
douche, leaving his comrades.
Light
I'll go
wielder.
get reinforcements. Stop him.
$21 to hit for 12 damage.
Okay, and then what's my my save?
10.
Hey.
And then Kurznik, both of these archers are going to try to wail into you still.
Okay.
They redouble their efforts.
Twang.
Miss and miss.
Thank God
They-
for that armor.
Yeah.
They are redoubling their efforts.
Oh. Oh, didgeridoo.
Didgeridoo.
Oh. There, the 19 meets.
Okay.
I don't know how long.
10 piercing on the first and 6 piercing on the second. I believe that is everything's action. No, actually, Brandon, this guy over here, this archer up in this tower is going to try to take a pot shot at you.
What a dick.
And he's actually taking 2 pot shots because I forgot that these archers actually have
Double dick.
2
21
attacks.
hits.
Okay.
Double dick.
Uh,
20
Evan,
hits.
it is rare that I miss a penis joke.
Yeah.
and that's
So-
piercing,
Thank-
8 and 5 piercing.
All right. It
Thank
no
you
longer matters. My
for-
blade ward fell off earlier.
Okay.
For bringing that to my attention.
Light wielder.
Mash stuff and stuff. Ooh. How do I do a Crusader strike with... It'll just be the same thing, just twice, right? So 12.
Yay!
Wait, is
Bop on 'em
Crusader
on the
Strike
head.
Smite?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, you rolled a 1 and a 5. Never mind. I'd see.
But, that, so
14,
6,
9.
total.
23.
Can I go, or I mean,
29,
should I roll it again?
It's dead.
Yeah,
Oh.
Crusader Strike, the damage is also doubled. Also, I believe by now, shouldn't you have the improved Crusader Strike of constant 1d8 extra?
Fell,
It is, I don't know.
Don't worry about it. They may have moved the levels around for Wild
No, it probably has 1d8 per like every 5 levels or so, and that may not have updated on his character sheet like Firebolt didn't.
No, it's per spell level you spend. It's 2d8 for a level 1, 3d8 for a level 2, 4d8 for a level.
Yeah, that's how it works. It's 2D. That's level 1 I used as 2D8.
I couldn't remember what level you get improved Crusader Strike from, which gives you just a constant another d8.
I have to look it up.
Yeah,
think I have that
it's
yet,
not a
though.
huge deal. It might be 11 now that I think about it.
Yeah, you kill that thing.
Okay. I'm going to
That is
reaction.
still that is still difficult terrain.
Yes. I'm going to reaction to put my mark on vengeance on that warlock. I can only move 15 feet, huh?
Mark of Vengeance is that good shit. If it's what I'm thinking.
It's pretty fucking good shit. If
Is
you
that
keep
the
it,
you
if you keep
have
it,
advantage on
Yes.
Yep.
attack rolls?
And then
Yep.
it activates
And
my
when they
fell
die-
hand, my fell handed, because if I have advantage on rolls and both of them were to hit, they get knocked prone for my fell handed feat. So,
God damn.
yeah.
So it's better than
yep.
5e paladin. Fuck.
Yeah, it synchronizes even stupidly better with it. Well, that's a feat from Unearthed Arcana that he's using. The
Oh,
fell-handed.
okay.
I have no way to move it faster.
Balls.
Wait, let's weapon of
Blah blah blah.
I can't do Weapon of Justice
Blah blah blah.
because that would change my channel divinity, and I can only do that once per long rest anyways, right? I'm just gonna move 15 feet toward back. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Kurznik?
Sucks not getting that extra hit off.
Could you tell me what the grappled condition does? As far as I can tell, it just prevents them from moving, but they can
just
still like
prevents-
attack.
It prevents them from moving.
I pull up
Your speed is 0 and can't not be
PDF real
0.
quick. See about that.
But it
Approved.
doesn't like hinder them from attacking.
No, you have to then, after being grappled, pin them.
Which I think you can only do if you have a feat.
Is that right?
I don't think you need the feet to pin them.
Yeah, I pinning is not gonna happen. Let me
Mhm.
let you read the thing I'm talking about. I'm thinking about doing that right here. But it would just prevent them from moving, not
but-
from attacking or anything.
That's really strong because A, you can do that from range, and B, they're grappled until the start of your next turn. At the end of your turn, all of your totems recast again. So
True.
they're stuck there until they make a DC saving throw that does it
Or-
correctly.
Or until they attack the totem and kill it. But
Right.
Yeah. But it's a.
so
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if Roland were to say step away, would he still provoke if they are grappled? Because according to the wording, I think they would still get an opportunity.
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
They still get attack of opportunity.
Ben at his 11th level, by the way.
Is okay, that's what I couldn't remember.
Where'd kids go?
Okay. I'm looking for something.
I can.
What's our proficiency bonus at 10th level? 4? 3?
4.
4. Okay.
Yes, 4.
I've never done this before, so let's go ahead and try it out. I'm going to use Totemus Projection and summon 4 elemental totems at once using a bonus action. That's an Earth Grab,
I think you have those on backwards. Yes, yeah.
which I already linked.
They're on backwards.
I'm going to do...
Open them up.
Wait. Okay, move up first. Okay. Are these guys dead? Is that what the crossbones are?
You do
Yes.
you.
Okay.
What is he doing? Keeps coming in and out.
That's weird.
Looks better. Looked backwards. Like they were like sitting like reverse head. It looked like this. Like honestly.
And then
Doesn't it
I'll
look
do
weird?
another Storm Lash.
Because it looks like they're kind of shaped like your ear, so they like
Never wear them this way.
I was hoping to get Beatrix. I'm gonna put it on his corpse. That ought to do it. Okay. For the fire one, I am
Huh?
going to
I was just letting you know.
recast
I was just letting you know. I
a
don't know if you
searing
knew or not.
fire, which will destroy the old
That's
one.
all.
So
That
I'm
is
just gonna
all.
drag the existing one because it's easier. Okay. If they could go ahead, these three.
And strength checks, I believe it was.
It was a Dex saving
Better than
throw,
me.
Ah, that's right.
and my
Better than
DC
me.
is 16.
Okay.
Sometimes.
By the way, if anybody wants to spend hit dice as a bonus action, you can do so if you are within 20 feet of the water totem.
I'm sorry, what? Really? Like, just a single one, or?
As if you finished a short rest.
And you also get.
I'm sorry, as if you'd finished a long rest.
Oh.
Oh, you can expend hit dice.
Yes.
I thought that meant
I
like
mean, you're not like
a
don't, like,
la
hate
short rest.
animals
recover
and
hit
stuff,
points.
but
I think that's what it.
does.
Oh, I think that is
Yeah,
what it
yeah.
does tries to mean. I don't know why it says a long rest there.
Because
Ah,
it,
okay, good. So you can
this
use a
is-
bonus action to spend
Helps-
as many
helps the
hit
world.
dice as you wish, as if you
Yeah.
are short resting. For each hit die you expend, you also get +4 hit
Sure.
points per hit die expended because of my wisdom
Oh.
modifier.
and whenever I roll hit dice to heal, I roll 2 and take the highest.
There you go.
The visionary.
Brandon, you start to sweat as you're fairly confident that somebody else just passed you up on the meters.
Eh.
I'm kidding.
See it?
Dustin, water healing stream to, or the fucking
Have
water
multiple.
totem is beautiful.
You're like a multiple
Just
visionary.
wanna let you know
at
that.
once. Like I want to do all of it.
That's pretty strong.
All of this.
You know what? I was wondering why they took that away from Paladin. I think he probably got recommendations for doing so because it was too. He probably chose between should Paladin have it or
Hmm.
Shaman have it.
Yeah.
Paladins just have big chunks of straight 50 healing that I can like. I have an
think you freak
extra
out
pool
about
of
it.
lay on hands
I
that
think, I
can
think you're fine with it, but
spend my
yeah.
special thingy to do.
I was a team. Are you?
Okay, so
Yeah,
the
but
ones
you're,
that
like,
failed to save are
worried about it and
grapples.
stuff.
But I
Oh,
Okay.
I
Right,
wasn't changed.
Mark.
I think you guys would have been like,
bu- bu-
yeah,
bu-
let's do
bu-
it. If
bu-
you're, yeah.
That guy has a net.
Oh,
I guess so.
That guy has a net. That bottom guy is not grappled.
okay. And finally, my searing fire totem will now attack.
Okay.
This is exciting.
Thanks the fan.
Oh, same 2 targets as before.
Also, this might
The
not be
second one doesn't
100%
hit.
be 100% true.
What are you
But
doing? What is that?
I just feel like saying yet again, on accident, Dustin has maybe made the most useful character in our party.
Yeah.
Here's a question.
Mhm.
Can I retroactively have done an action because Totemist Projection, casting all 4 at once was a
Yeah.
bonus action? I
That's
never.
a bonus
You can
action?
be.
I believe so. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I was just.
It
yeah.
was your special ability
I-
thing.
Coaxing.
Totemist Projection. Let's see. Additionally, you can summon 4
I felt
elemental
like I was
totems using a bonus action.
Each of them still has to be
Yeah.
of different types. You can summon them at once. Number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and you gain it back at a long rest.
Yeah, looks like you have an action still. Holy shit.
You can say
Okay.
Oh my god.
Is this one
was that last part?
Warlock dead?
Yeah.
It's got a skull and crossbones. In that case, the other Warlock up there is
Do
going
you
to get a
not see the
firebolt.
skull and crossbones on it?
I do. I just
Okay.
Is there a question too?
Yeah, there's
I am accustomed to seeing a
there's
red X.
3 orcs here that are
I said
hassling
if-
Roland, and he's not looking pretty good.
No.
There's these 2 here. There's these 2 here. One of them's on a horse. Then you got the 2 archers still.
I got a crit firebolt.
You just have too many. Isn't it?
Yeah, you did.
like guitar, you came
um,
along, like stuff
he
like that. Your
howls.
photos will come along.
He
Thing.
screams in orcish.
You just don't focus on one at a time.
I
you
suppose
focus on-
that'll be my
try to
turn for
focus on
now.
two.
Are you
I'll
sure?
let
Is there nothing else you could do?
Very.
No, no.
I'll let
Okay.
the rest of you peasants do something.
Roland.
Well, said it's a bonus action to heal with that.
Bonus action, yes.
1 second. Let me make a macro real quick. It'll take like
Okay.
5 seconds.
Keep in mind you are getting +4 hit points due to my wisdom modifier per die that you
Energetic?
spend.
Yeah. Energetic?
Actually,
to do.
Yeah.
I wonder if this will work.
Raining good outside.
Okay, so I heal 10.
Is your con mod 0?
Looking the
Wait,
blood.
Don't you get a con
You get
mod?
your con mod when you finish it at a short rest, don't you?
Oh,
And an additional 4 on top of that because he's
right.
a
Well,
deedly doop.
yeah, but I didn't want to put that in the
Right.
thing. I do only have a +2 con mod, but okay.
So if you're spending 2 dice, that's 8 more from me.
Oh no, I roll 2 and take the highest.
Oh, okay. So that's
Yeah.
1 from me.
So, and then that's 12. It's 12. That's 15. And
How many do you get to
I'm back
roll?
at full. 1, 2,
How many do you get to roll?
4. I only rolled 4.
He,
has
he
10
essentially
to
gets
spend.
advantage on his
Yep,
hit dice.
I
No, I
get
meant like how
advantage.
many hit
Oh.
dice do you get to roll though? Like
It
You have-
says
you have
as
10
if
to spend.
expending a short rest, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You get half of them back on a long rest, I believe.
oh,
And then I'm gonna maul the fuck out of the one I already tried to.
That's good.
Claw. Damn it.
Which one are you mauling? Middle?
The middle one, yes.
It's still alive, albeit barely. It is. You're slowly but surely turning it into a piece of shredded paper.
Yep. Okay. Yep, that is my turn.
Before Beatrix's turn, the orc warlock is infuriated by the fact that everything around it is dying.
can you put the mark on the warlock? I moved it earlier.
Oh yes, sorry. What?
Wait, I have myself marked as prone, but I don't know why I fucking do.
Oh.
I apologize.
The lightning bolt thing is what you were using before.
That's right. That right there.
Nope.
Oh nope, that
The
right
one
there.
that's on the other one, yeah.
Sorry about that.
Good.
He is going to, not to be uncreative, but you know what? Actually, to be creative.
Oh. I don't like the sound of that.
he is going to cast Polymorph on Kurznik.
Dang, I knew I should have gone with the other air totem.
Warlocks have polymorph?
Technically, he's a sorcerer. And also technically because Banish doesn't exist. DC DC 15 will save.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah, sorry.
No shucks.
Can I hear action
Yes.
point?
Yes, you can.
Yeah, absolutely.
The
You succeed the wisdom saving throw. As a bonus action, Brandon,
I'm sorry.
as a bonus action, he's going to acid splash you.
What a fucking dick.
Dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Yeah, you take half.
6. Alright.
Fuck.
As
You
your,
dick.
your armor melts.
Yeah,
That would suck.
Brandon, it is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, Light Wielder's looking fine. Kurznik's looking fine.
Everybody
I
looks pretty much well fine.
will cast a spell. And that particular spell is going to be Branding Smite. But I'm going to cast it as a third level spell. So this will be inflicted on the next melee hit I hit, son of a bitch. And now I'm going to swing at him. I'm going to drop my lance. That's a bonus action to cast that.
Okay.
Drop my lance, and as part of my attack action, draw my Centauri Warblade and have at him.
Begin to have ending.
Core, Warblade, normal roll, Warblade, normal roll. So if either
hits.
of those hit, okay, then 11 radiant damage on top of all of that, and he is. Oh shit! Don't cast that again. Let me see what the freaking thing does. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage, which becomes visible if it's invisible and sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. So we can see it, and it can't really hide easily.
He is glowing.
Hold on, I want to try this once more now that I've hopefully fixed it. Ah, good. Okay.
Is that on top of that 5 already?
No, ignore that very last 8. That was just me testing
Okay.
that. That's 17 total slashing and 11 total radiant.
Anything else? He is in pain and but still alive.
Yeah, no, I don't want to move, so I'll end my turn there.
Before Light Wielder,
Did you?
you did not roll a
hit
1d8.
something. Yeah. Did I do that for Ben?
You get an extra
actually-
D8.
There you go. That was for Brandon.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Did I ever do it for Ben? Did he
You
hit
did not do
something?
it for Ben.
You did not do it for me on my turn, nope.
Keeps going away.
Yeah.
That's for Ben.
Okay. This guy books on out. Hold on. DC Let's do 13. He makes it. All right. He jumps the fence with a horse and starts getting on out of here. This guy up here is gonna take a pot shot at Brandon.
What a dick.
Sorry. $16 doesn't hit.
Sorry, another
Crushing it.
15 or a 16 hit. Me.
The 15 was a DC. Saving throw for somebody else.
I gotcha. Yeah, no, my AC is 20.
That appears to hit. 12 piercing. As another arrow shaft comes flying out of this tower and nails you.
Man, you're getting a lot of 8s today.
I really am.
Wait, who got shot?
Brandon did.
Okay. Sorry, Sam just came home, and so I missed a lot of
12
what
damage,
happened.
you say?
Yes, piercing. Kurznik, that's on you.
A 25 hits.
Mm.
23 hits.
And Roland, this other archer's gonna double down on top of you,
Okay.
having seen you just go from 0 to full. Not literally, but
Yeah.
um 22 damage total, piercing,
Ugh.
10 and 11.
That's 21.
Or oh yeah, I'm sorry, I misread something. My apologies.
Yep.
Then the forgot to get rid of this. This orc, since he can move, Ben, you get an attack of opportunity on him. If you would like to take it, he's gonna run over to Constance.
Yes. Schwack.
You claw into him as he runs past.
Why can't I roll an 18 or higher? Also, I'm just gonna test this real quick to see if this works.
Mhm.
Ooh. That's schwanky.
24, Constance.
I think it worked.
Yep.
Does that hit?
Ben, if you want, you could just put the 1d10s inside and then put the +2 outside.
That's what I
But-
was thinking.
Nice robots.
It would effectively
For
be the same.
14 on Constance,
Stir Destructoid.
if you can hear me.
How much? What? How much did I take?
14.
Cool. Yep.
And it would be bludgeoning. As he hits you with a gigantic club. Ben, these guys with their long swords are going to try to go at you one more time.
Woo. Ooh. Ow. My dog bones. Ow, my dog bones.
Guys, there are
12
like
and
a
9
lot
slashing.
of fucking demon shits here. Or these orcs, whatever.
And Brandon, I think that one already melee attacked you, if I recall correctly.
I believe.
I believe so, but I'm not sure. There are lots of orcs.
Yes.
There's
Yeah,
fucking
I just double checked.
loads of orcs.
And that's the end of their turn.
Yeah.
Constance.
Hey Ben, that one looks even simpler still. You can combine them into
Gonna
2d10.
move here.
Okay. That orc is gonna try to hit you.
Okay. That my knowledge on the
Nope.
macro system is still kind of lacking. But thank you. That does look even better. I was
Does
also trying to
You hit
figure
him.
out how to
does
how
that
to
15
simplify
hit?
it so
Or
it just
the
shit
15?
out a
Okay,
number.
so he's also
not-
knocked prone. And now, how's he look?
Alive, albeit. Oh, actually, you know what? Hold on. Nope, he's dead by 1 HP.
Okay, reaction put that my Helio on him. Oh wait, I got a con save first. Hold up. I'm conning the wrong thing. Gosh dang it. I think I can roll a d6. Get it?
4 or higher.
Dang it! Alright, so my first roll was a 29, so it still would have hit.
Yeah, it still
But-
went through.
The way I lost my thingy thing. So if that's the case, I'm a bonus action for aura of
You got 3 lightning damage on that hit, by the way.
Yeah, it died.
Okay.
where are the auras? I gotta read it better than the one that haven't made it look pretty yet. Aura there. It's making. Oh, that would have been good. I should have used that before. Anyways, I'm gonna activate Aura of Retribution.
Okay.
And is that an action, or I think it's a bonus? It doesn't say it's an action or anything.
It might just be like a free thing that you can do.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Aura of Retribution.
Is that it?
And I still have another attack.
Okay.
Attack the orc below me. And I don't have advantage no more. 13 hit him.
That- Does not hit.
Balls. Okay. Making sure I don't have any bonus actions. Action. Blinding Smite.
I'm
A
sorry, I
bonus
just
action?
realized there's no music playing. Wow, I feel bad.
Did you know? Oh, so is Searing Smite. I didn't know those were bonus actions. 1 second.
Oh, the smite? Yeah.
I gotta turn it down real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Alright.
I don't know how I forgot there was no music playing.
Oh, so that's after I hit him.
Do you have to... You didn't actually land it. Your 13 whiffed.
Okay, yeah, I was just reading that.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, so I would have to preemptive do a smite, or call blinding smite, and then attack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Now I understand it. Yeah, that's my turn then.
Okay. Kruznik?
So I need a ruling or clarification on the wording on this. It says an ally within a 30-foot radius. I assume I myself count as my own ally. Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
You are an ally
Also-
to the totem.
What if the target of my spell is not within the 30-foot radius? According to the wording, it says an ally within 30 feet does the additional damage on their first spell
It's a buff
attack
on
or
you,
hit.
so
yeah, it should be based
it
off
can
of
hit
you.
something outside.
So I can firebolt this dude way over here.
Yep.
And I'll. Okay. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. The one that's running away.
Okay.
Does that hit?
Yes. And you scorch him pretty hard. He is not dead,
Okay.
but let's call it like a DC 12 strength.
What now?
Hold on.
Also, did these guys ever, did they just attack Roland? Is that what they did on their turn?
He actually falls off the horse. Fell. Well, it's actually like a fell beast of some kind. It keeps
Ah.
bucking and riding.
Okay.
He falls off of it though.
And finally, I am going to assume the Searing Totem does not count as an ally of the Stormlash Totem.
I'm gonna go with no.
I figured. Uh. Right then left.
Both hit.
Also, will moving here give me any cover from this guy behind the wall?
So this guy on the left actually dies.
Cool.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Searle.
if you come over to here and fall prone, he's not going to be able to shoot you.
Okay. I can cast from prone, can't I?
Yes.
Hmm.
Although if you try to
Um,
cast in this direction while prone, you're not going to be able to see it.
Good.
This all will block your cover.
Okay.
Or block your ability to see over there.
Good. Maybe he'll get good.
My
said
action
maybe he will
was
get good.
to firebolt, and I haven't used my bonus action. But I guess I really need to start
When's practices?
not
Winter
kicking off
practices and
the
stuff?
totems until I am for sure done.
What days?
Okay. I'm not gonna go prone. Would going here
I know.
any tent cover?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and give that to you.
Okay, I'm done.
I was just wondering.
He'd have to be pretty high up in the air. Rolling.
Time for me to maul enough people so that I don't get murdered.
Rawr.
Rar XD. Yeah. Oh. Same guy I've been trying to murder. Yeah. Motherfucker. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, you
I literally, and in addition to missing like a motherfucker, I have tripled the chance to crit, like, than all of you. Not a one tonight.
do you want to use the healing stream totem?
Yeah.
All right. While you're doing that, I'm gonna roll the turnaround.
10.
Oh, you're doing math. You got it.
Do the math. Do the math.
Actually, Brandon, it is your turn. At the start of when the warriors or the warlocks' actions would have come,
Yeah.
these guys all start to realize that they might be a little bit screwed.
Okay.
They're kind of panicking. You guys, unless there's another reason that you guys would have disadvantage, you guys are going to get advantage from here on out on fighting them, on attacking them from this turn forward. They're all kind of freaking the hell out.
For the light. Demons be purged. Bah.
Be ran?
Sorry, I was trying to figure out the best move here, and I'm thinking it is going to be. If I can find my friggin' thing.
What?
Channel Divinity, there it is. I'm going to use Channel Divinity, throwing the hammer version. That is to say,
The stun?
the light's hammer as an action. You slam a divine maul into the ground at a point within 30 feet of you. That will be on this fucker's head.
He's dead. The warlock is dead. Light wielder killed the warlock last turn.
So on this thing's head.
Sure.
Erupts in holy light in a 10-foot radius. Any ally
Battle.
within-
Just a little bit of a battle. A heads up. Roland is, and then you guys
Yeah.
have this one guy.
Yeah, but Roland's like alive. Any ally within range is healed for twice your paladin level. Any
Okay.
enemy within range must make a Constitution saving throw, taking your paladin level and radiant damage on a failed save and half on a successful one.
Okay.
So Evan and I both heal for 20.
So good.
Does a 15 meet the save?
Spell save, yes. Spell save DC is 15.
Yep, he meets. So that's just 5 damage then?
Yes. I will stay where I am and in my turn.
Okay.
Ah, I have to
Brandon?
pee again. I'll be right back.
Yes.
Get it.
That doesn't hit.
Nope.
That doesn't hit. Ben.
Ugh.
Wait, I'm sorry. Well, that was still a 20 and that's still a 19, so I shouldn't have rolled advantage on those though.
Yeah, no, that's still a crit on the first one now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing I healed.
That's the first one.
Okay, whatever.
That's the second one.
I did it better without the crit.
Yeah, the non
Uh,
did more damage.
The bowman actually takes a shot at Roland because he can't see Krznik anymore.
Ow, my bones.
And then he starts descending the tower. This one starts descending the tower as well, not taking a pot shot. The horse starts sprinting off. Well, the fell pig thing starts sprinting off. This guy stands up and moves a little bit. and light wielder. You may have
Um,
advantage against anybody you can still see to attack.
The one right in front of me.
You hit.
How does he look?
He's showing some blood. Actually, he's pretty bloodied.
Yeah,
After that swing and a hit, he's not looking super hot.
just making sure because I just did like 30 something damage.
Yeah, no, I miscounted.
All right, I'm hitting him again.
He falls.
I'm gonna leave this one for Beatrix.
Okay.
Move. Wait, actually, I think that's 30.
I'm back.
Does that end your turn?
Actually, I can move over here. Yeah, that ends my turn.
Okay. Kurzen,
Yeah.
your turn.
Did anything attack me or hit me or whatever?
No, but the archers started rolling down out of the towers.
Okay.
They are about to start sprinting in fear, you feel.
Did I get the impression this guy way up in the corner was running for help or just running away?
At the point that we're at, it could potentially be both.
Okay.
I will say though, on your map, you're not entirely sure where help could have came from.
Yeah,
So if he was running to somewhere, you're not sure
he's
where that
running
would
to
have
the
been
mountains right
directly
now.
to get assistance. Yeah, he'd just be running into nothing that you're aware of.
Okay. I'm attacking this guy.
Okay. That misses.
Well, shit.
1d8.
You have
Okay.
to be the
I don't have extra attack because I'm not a fighter. Okay, well, that was... I thought it'd be fun, but oh well. Alright, so, probably one at the... Actually, he's running, right?
Yeah.
So, I'm probably gonna hit these two guys here.
I don't know how we did
Okay.
nothing.
Moved his totem.
My bad.
Bottom, then top.
I'm just trying to get rid of all the corpses because I know there's a lot and they're in the way. Top misses, bottom hits. And when you say bottom, are you aiming at that guy in the bottom tower?
No, I was ignoring the guy way down here. The
Okay.
14 was against that guy, and the
He
24
is
is
burned
against...
to a hot crisp. Oh no, I'm sorry, that 10 misses.
the
24 hits.
yeah, okay. 14 was my weapon and 10 was the fire. Okay, so the 24 is the only one that hits.
And that's
that
versus
one.
this guy?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I thought you said 24 was bottom. Yeah, he is on fire.
And
Stormlash.
nope, that was from the fire totem, which is not an ally.
Okay, right. Anything else?
Yeah, I may as well spend a hit die with a bonus action if I'm not gonna bonus action for anything else.
Yeah, do that.
I'm just doing some math. Feel free to proceed without me.
Roland. There are two very, very dying orcs in front of you.
Yes, let me miss them 3 times again. Yeah.
Building. 10
That's it.
August.
Still up?
Did you aim for the bottom one?
Yeah, and then I
Yes.
have to be
Nope.
that one.
He
Okay.
is dead.
I have
And
to
then the
be
top
there.
one.
That hits.
JRTC.
Is he still up?
JRTC.
Yes.
Motherfucker. And I can't use the fucking healing totem because I attacked 3 times.
Is that what you're talking about?
Like September
Somebody
15th?
killed-
Is that your turn?
Oh,
Like
I
September
didn't have
15th?
one.
Sadly, yes.
I didn't.
Beatrix.
So,
I'm gonna go somewhere.
this one next to me is fairly wounded already.
I'm gonna go-
Yes.
I'll get the
Yeah.
It is not yet bloodied.
Yes, I did hit something, actually.
There you
so...
go.
You're pushing- trophy. I can't-
So that attack on the top one would have done 1 more damage.
This shirt.
Technically would have been the
Uh,
attack on the bottom. Because you
Oh
hit it
yeah,
first.
because it's the first one. You're
I'm
right.
just gonna lay into this thing with my sword.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'll try to hit it again.
Okay. First and third hits. Second doesn't.
On the third hit, I'm going to expend a first level spell slot into a
That's-
Crusader
it
Strike.
looks like
Additional 13 damage, huh? Doug
I
Dimmadome.
can't even get out of
10,
it.
4, 4, 13. He is. Some comes to the light.
I could use that thing. Maybe your rogue should get
Is that the end of your turn?
It is.
Okay. The guys start booking it further out. Then this thing, by honor and glory, will be the death of you. Or so it says.
Oh, well, I mean, it hit.
Actually, go
For 15.
Jesus.
there.
Okay.
That's the end of its turn. The other thing starts fleeing as well. Light wielder.
Somewhere over there.
So we just got this one thing left, right? Everybody else ran?
Yeah.
We're dead.
Not opposite there.
Yeah, all the other ones took off.
Bonus action.
So I'm going to command the Worgen to chase them down. Don't let them escape and bring reinforcements. As I immediately launch into casting my
looking-
find mount and well, if I have time, also bark at the shaman to loot this damn place.
I was right. I was right. I went
I'll be at this for
over
10 minutes.
Okay.
Hopefully that top one dies.
So,
Wait, I thought there were nothing.
There's
There
one
was one
right
thing.
next to you.
No, the one next to him is dead, but there's one next to Light Wielder.
Oh,
Yeah.
Light Wielder,
Oh,
right.
yeah,
you
no,
two are
I-
different.
He
You two are
he
different
killed it.
people.
Light wielder with an 8, a 9.
a 2,
Oh,
8,
okay.
9, 2, and a
That's
4.
that's enough to bring it down. It was already at half.
And
below
Storm
half.
Lash.
Okay, yeah, I thought I heard everything and dead. It was dead. So yeah.
Evan, you're
For
muted.
good measure.
Ah. Yeah. Those when it says higher level cast, you're tracking that's more damage, right, Trevor? That 2 above the 9?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure. But yeah.
Sorry. Yes. I don't understand that 1 times 1d8 though, but it's probably something else.
Because that's just
So,
for the one extra level.
Yeah, if you guys want to start chasing things down, you absolutely can.
Yeah.
Kersnik, after
gonna-
being commanded to loot this damn place,
You can talk to a pig.
what do you start to do?
I would probably try to get off 1 or 2 more fire bolts when they're still within 120 feet before I
Okay.
actually start looting.
Yeah, you've got
this-
time.
The searing
Oh.
fire can only
I'm
reach
sorry,
60 feet.
Before we do that,
Yeah.
was that the end of your turn, Evan?
Yes.
Constance? Okay. I'm
Until
sorry.
I can go to summon my steed to run with Beatrix.
Okay. Now you can go ahead with that. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
First Nick.
How does this one look?
Charred.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Go to him, I can't. Daddy, how do you go to this guy? Nowhere. Dad?
I'm gonna firebolt this one up here.
Daddy,
Yeah,
I'm
buddy.
trying to look for, angry. No.
Oh, come on.
I'm talking about what, at the beginning while I was being Batman.
Does a
I
12
have
hit?
to save Catwoman.
Yeah.
What is it when I say
It's 12, it's not yet.
Okay.
Who is it?
No, the guy from I was being
Technically,
Batman at the beginning.
this guy is
his name is
within
Stephen.
range of the
Yeah,
searing
but I
totem,
had to get to his
so it's
house.
gonna shoot off a blast.
I don't know.
He has to try to get on
Okay.
the boat and.
Also,
and
See if there's anything you can climb to. You have to climb
could
around.
you
with your
read the
Catwoman.
text of searing totem? Can
I can't
the two
climb over
targets be
there.
the same?
I
Like, can it do
can't
target the
water
same thing
because-
twice?
I
try.
believe is able to hit 2 targets per
climbed
round.
up.
Usually with that wording, you have to select a different target.
Okay.
That's water. You can't go.
Yeah, I mean to do that.
You have to go. You have to get the boat to. Wait, I saw something.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Ben on that one.
Because
That's
48
I was trying to
How do
think.
I
I was
climb on
thinking.
the edge?
target with you having to take no action would be stupid.
That's true. Yeah. It has to be just different target.
Like, why won't it let me climb on the
okay.
edge? How do you hang off the edge?
Action.
There's no crown.
I didn't
You have to
bonus
crouch.
action, but
No, like this.
can't
I don't know what the
imagine
crouch
what
button is.
I could do with that.
Right here.
Oh.
All right. Well, my
You could try
intent
to
is
redrop
to.
a grounding totem somewhere,
No, it's this.
or an earthbind totem somewhere.
Earth
You press
grab.
that.
Well, yeah, but it has to be within 30 feet of me. I can't earth grab any of these others. They're too far away already.
Wait.
So I suppose I will
That, but
plan to do one more firebolt unless he gets out of range next turn. Other than that, I am done for this turn. Actually, I suppose I'd move towards him.
Okay. And while you are moving, Roland,
Done.
what do you?
Okay. So
Battery low.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Wait, maybe
I'm
I have
going
to
after this
climb
one.
on the
For
fence.
anybody who cares,
Oh, wait.
there are copious amounts of bows and arrows laying all over the
That's
ground
what
on
I
corpses
think
that
so.
you have slain.
Wait, is that the only one that's run away? Oh no, there's some up top. It is.
Like way the fuck up there.
Orc bows
Yeah, no fucking thanks.
with orcish little arrows.
Sons of bitches, no.
That mom's?
Yeah. Well, it's mine, but she's.
Wait, Dad, give me the
I
controller.
don't know what to do.
Get him rolling.
That was triple dashing,
Okay.
but I do get right there on that one.
Does that end your turn?
That does end my turn.
Beatrix,
Charging battery.
are you casting your spell still? You're muted still.
I'm casting my spell for the next 9 minutes and 9 rounds.
Okay. Light wielder,
How am I supposed to
Yeah. Getting my steed.
also muted.
I'm getting my steed. Same thing as him.
Okay. Alright, so I'll skip you guys for a little while. Kurznik?
Did this guy run at all?
Yes, I am so sorry. He did. He gets about there. Then this guy tries to move. You get an attack of opportunity on him.
Let's go.
Fuck.
Hey, look.
Do you want to spend a die?
Dad, look.
You know what?
Dad,
Why?
look. Let's
Wait, are we doing action points?
Yeah.
made me fall into the water.
What are you doing?
Wait a second.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna firebolt the bottom one.
Yeah, give me 1 second.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
That's
Did a 15 get him?
Yes.
Is he
The
dead?
yes, he is. The bottom one burns to pieces.
Guys, calm
Yeah.
down.
Okay. Can't put my fucking action points there because they keep fucking disappearing.
Mhm.
We'd have 10, so yeah.
That hits.
16? Okay. For 8.
He gets a little bit further. This guy keeps running, and for the sake of I'm out of map, and I'm not going to extend it anymore, is getting away from you. But you start to notice the direction that he's running in. I won't actually have you make any kind of roll. He's actually running in the direction of that place full of Alliance ghosts.
Oh, okay.
You have a feeling they're not going to be exactly hostile or exactly non-hostile towards him. They're probably going to try to kill him. So
yeah.
you do with that information what you will. If you want to keep chasing him down, it'll probably take you about 3 rounds to catch up to him at this point. He'll probably be there within a minute, though. Nah, I wouldn't say a minute. It's going to take him a couple minutes, but you see it off into the distance. Kurznik, was that the end of your turn?
Firebolt.
Firebolt?
I firebolted him, and then I guess I'll go this way.
Okay. Roland.
I'll run up and try
Open.
to gut this same one, at least. Damn it. I'm assuming the 22 and the 17 hit, yeah.
You finish him off. This one was already wounded. Okay. Do you want to chase down that other one? Let's, for the sake of argument, you kill him.
Hey,
Yeah,
Sora.
You
yeah.
have like a crazy amount of move, and he does not.
How's Monster Hunter?
And he's pretty wounded already.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys finish up. We are out of turn order.
How does it feel?
You have many dead orcs on your hands.
Let's start to looting.
Looking around the place,
Awesome.
there are many weapons.
I think that's good.
All of them look pretty similar. They're very crude. They're very orcish. A lot of you having seen orcish weapons before. Kurznik, you are more familiar with this specific kind than any. They have their own distinctive kind of style for each tribe. This one in particular, I believe, is the blood. It's a clan. I'll get the name in a minute. You're familiar with the fact that they are part of the fell orcs, though. Like they're part of the group that have always been with the fell and with Kil'jaeden and such. So there's, if you guys start
Kill
looking
Rod
inside
types?
of the buildings. What's that?
You want the kill rug type? Would I?
I think so, yeah. Probably what they're called. Bleeding Hollow.
Yeah, that's it. Bleeding Hollow. Yep.
If you guys start rummaging through the buildings and everything, the first thing that you see, first
Really?
couple of things that you guys see
Gotta be
that you
something.
do not need perception checks on. There are 3 prisoners here. One of them is a dead orc. He is a brownish color, unlike the red orcs and the green orcs that you are familiar with. Kurznik, you recall that the orcs before they partaken fell were like a brownish color. There is an unconscious human and an unconscious dwarf in these cages as well. The other thing that you can look around for is that you spot an axe inside of this building, inside of a room, and the axe is different than all of the other orcish weapons. If everybody wants to give me perception checks to spot other things.
I'm not very good at looking around, I don't think.
Damn.
Is this after the 10 minutes have passed and our mounts have resummoned, or is that
Yes.
not yet?
This
Okay.
is while you guys are standing there summoning your mounts, they're kind of already going through and taking
Came
care
up
of things.
as
So I would not get
Dante
a
again.
who's it then?
No, this is after. This is after.
Okay.
You can also get a perception check
Hey,
now.
it's my horse.
Remember?
That's my horse. No, that's it's
That's
not
Ben?
my bad.
Ben, would you like a perception?
Must
Yes,
have.
sorry, Sam was talking to me. Is it based on
What?
smell?
Yes,
I
it
am
can
summoning
be.
my horse.
Brandon,
What?
you bury your face into
Goddamn.
your horse, and
That's my
Not-
horse.
not because it's your horse, not because you cannot stand the sight of all of this orc nonsense,
You
these
didn't fodder for us.
haphazard buildings. It's just too much
It's
for you right
sickening.
now.
This whole place sickens me. I don't think you guys
Okay.
understand.
All of you roll pretty garbage on
I
perception
God,
can't.
there's
and
3
See,
rolls
I
find
can't use any of these
nothing-
horses.
you all
Those are
find
just-
nothing terribly more of
I'm
value.
dragging
but-
Tim out.
Oh wait. Fuck. Changing GM real quick.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. I didn't do it right the first time. Now I realize.
If anybody would like to make a knowledge history check on the axe, or well, I mean, you can do various amounts of things with the axe. It depends on what you would like to do with the axe, I should say.
Nope.
That's an
Nope.
orcish axe. That's just
God
orcish
damn.
axe. Kursnik, that is an orcish axe, but it is
Orcish
most
axe.
definitely not this clan's type.
Try dragging another Tim out.
You see fell blood on,
Yay.
like, stained into it. Like, its job has been killing fell orcs for a while now.
Can you
and
make
fell
him
beings.
bottom?
Okay.
Piecing 2 things together, you're pretty confident it belongs to that orc that was in that cage.
I
The
was
dead
gonna.
one.
I was about to ask if I
Yeah.
could do an investigation to see if that
Um,
parsed.
you're
or-
obviously never going to know for sure, but it's a very reasonable assumption that you're like, okay, that it's probably his.
Yeah.
It's also stained with the blood of, like, fell beings, so you believe he might have been killing fell orcs and other demons with it.
Okay. So, what are we gonna do with these 3 over here?
This is dead,
I'm gonna free them.
so let me mark him. And the other guys are completely unconscious. They have been malnourished and slaved here for quite some time.
Free them. Put them on my horse. Lay
Okay.
him over it.
You're able to do so with not much issue.
Can you put Tim on the bottom? Floor
Yes.
table?
Should be done.
There's a second Rocinante, FYI.
If you guys want to loot anything, you may add as much as you can carry in short swords and longbows, or long swords and longbows, up to the amount of orcs that you have killed.
I'm not anything.
Do they wouldn't fetch any kind of price for selling them? Would they?
Probably scrap metal.
Yeah.
Trevor, will you
Eh.
click me, my character model, and put me to front?
Done.
I'm just gonna suggest we go back and let them know it's been cleared out, and they can send people up here to secure it.
You guys head back to town.
Did
Unless
you get the
there's
human
anything
and the
else.
dwarf?
Yes. I just laid them on over top of my back of my horse.
Yep, sorry.
Can I go examine the orc body?
Yes.
He doesn't have like any clan memorabilia is not the right word, but I can't identify him at all. Or could I do a check or anything?
Give me an investigation.
Yeah, we should probably get him out of there too, though. We could probably deliver him.
Yeah, you're not able to find anything other than a tattoo on him. The tattoo looks like the image that I am putting into role-playing. You can't make heads or tails of anything else. He is dead. He is an orc. He has that tattoo. You're pretty sure that axe is his. That's about
Okay.
it.
Do I know if orcs tend to bury their dead, or like would they have any value? And if we returned the body, would they
You would-
appreciate that? Or
would
Things have
know-
changed so much. You're not entirely sure what the hell.
I think he would know that orcs would have their dead back.
Yeah, that is a good point. Orcs typically do want their dead back.
well, let's grab the orc.
And then
Light
you
wielder,
would
can you
probably
fit
know
another?
they would want his axe back, seeing it has slewn many fell orcs.
I thought somebody already grabbed the X.
You did. You have it.
Ah, yes. Okay.
So, all of that in tow, you guys head back to town. And I am going to let us there now.
I assume you've known that if you were here at one point, right? I believe your character was Outlands.
Alright, so you guys start pulling back up. And the guards obviously let you through with no big deal, but they see now that you're carrying people in tow and start calling out orders and scurrying around. Some healers are called, some medics are called, some people are getting those little stretcher things to carry him back to the barracks and stuff. And they take them all off your hands. They are not entirely sure what to do about the orc.
Leave
For a
him.
couple of reasons.
We'll deliver the orc to the horde.
Okay, they not sure what to do. Grab a stretcher thing and like a blanket and some other things to cover
Things
him
to
up
wrap
with, so
him.
you're not just carrying around a dead orc everywhere.
Yeah, we can wrap him.
Um.
I'm gonna head to command.
Okay. On your guys' way there, nobody directly approaches you with questions, but you hear whispers of
He's a weak,
like,
he's
what
back.
did they possibly just do?
Hello,
It's a sweet Sonic outfit.
Wearing headphones. You like it?
That's pretty dope. All right, so you guys get to the command. Who all is going to?
Oh, nice. I would probably want to stay near the wounded since I can do a healing totem. I don't know if that does anything other than like flavor wise, but
Possible.
where I-
Actually, you would be able to use it to kind of
Okay.
help out.
I don't know if they have hit dice, but
So Light Wheeler's going to command Roland, Beatrix.
I'll follow them. Yeah, I'm not gonna tend any wounded alliance.
Alliance scum.
Yeah, I'll. He said take him to the armory.
No,
sorry.
Kurznik is taking the wounded there with the help of the guard and such. Everybody else is heading to Pan.
Yeah, I will help Kurznik.
Kershnik.
Kurznik.
Kershnik.
Pretend it's a ZH instead of an S. Kershnik.
So you guys get in, having been less than 24 hours since you were in this very room
Sure.
with these very two people who are still talking roughly about the
Huh?
very same things. What do you do?
Taking pictures? Do it. Just because you said taking pictures. That's the only reason why I say do it. Gosh dang, what was the name of the place again?
Uh,
Oh my god.
Trying to remember off the top of my head.
it has like an almost troll name, and that's why I keep forgetting. Zethgor.
Go
Yeah.
something?
Zethgor's
Zethgor.
been cleared.
The paladin stands up. It's what?
It's taken. You might want to send some men to secure it.
Is this a farce?
Could I have brought that axe with me for show?
That's up to
That's what I was.
Kurznik.
I probably would have left it with the orc body.
Yeah, it's true. Never mind. That's what I would have done too, actually. No fuss.
Danath, like, he pauses for a moment, kind of looks you guys over, and having seen this look on his face now, you may feel as though him and Erator were both kind of in jest about you prior to this, that you were just some, coming out here to do some work and then leave, or, doing your daily goodness or whatever. He gets very serious. I would like you both to have a seat, please. And he, motions for you to sit in front of him.
To me and Lightwheeler,
To you and Lightwielder.
I will stand. Just
He-
remain standing and
I'll
looking at
sit
him.
because I'm tired of standing.
He shrugs that off and
I'll sit back.
continues.
Very well, my lord.
We have been trying to get Zethgor back for some time now. It's been difficult. They've had us between there and the Citadel for a while now. On top of that, with the infernals that rain out of the sky, that damnable monster parading around with its incessant tooting, and everything else that goes on here with no reinforcements, it's been difficult. He kind of pauses, stands up, runs to the door and starts barking out orders to get people over to Zethgor and start getting it
Who the
set up.
who's
Danath does this.
okay? Not Trilion's son.
No.
Okay.
He comes back and sits down and says, "How long are you planning on staying?"
As long as
I'm
the
just-
light needs me.
Just point at him.
We seek the Naru, and we'll slay demons in the way. We're here. I'm here.
With
Orders of the Silver
Zethgor out of
Hand.
the way, we can now be posed to make a play for Hellfire Citadel. This has been something that we've been needing to do for a while now. we would like to ask to see if I personally would like to request your assistance in doing so.
Funny.
Where am I going? Am I going?
Hey, what's up, Mac? How you doing?
Look. 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 Take a look.
Oh, doing good. Just getting my role play in, you know.
Hey, Ben.
Look.
When shall we march on Hellfire?
Look.
We'll have to come up with some new plans now that Zethgor's out of the way. I believe first what we might want to do is help with our Horde friends taking back Falcon Watch, since it's next closest to us. After that, we can make a play for Hellfire Citadel whenever you'd be able to launch the assault.
Look.
He starts drawing up plans for the next for the next actions.
Awesome.
I'll
What kind
have
of
everything written up by tomorrow. Erator, will you please see that they have proper space in the barracks? And Erator starts leading you out.
But when she got an eye patch from his nose. Look,
You guys are,
it's
unless
got
you
a
do
full
anything
tank right now.
else, are taken to the barracks, given
Yeah.
quarters,
Dad.
and offered
Yeah,
food and drink at the end.
Eye patch.
I see it.
So Lightwielder and Beatrix made it to the barracks.
Oh, before I leave, I want to look at the older man and, you know, I was a fan of yours as a kid. Chuckle and walk away, because I know that they know, so.
Oh yeah, he kind of has just been letting it slide. He feels a little bit. You can see him kind of puff his chest out a little bit, having somebody so capable be a fan of his. Different music. Sorry.
Ben, are you here?
Yes, yes, I am now.
Did you heal for 20 from me?
I did not. Thank you.
So, Zethgor down. What do you guys want to do next?
What time is it?
All told, that probably took you guys until late afternoon. If there was a sun that looked like it reasonably set, there would be a setting sun.
So probably not
We should
another excursion today.
We should deliver the orc to Thrallmar.
How far away is that?
Not
It would
far.
probably be like a day's travel,
a day's travel.
half a day's travel.
Saves the mid.
To-
We get there at night. It'd be nighttime by the time we got there, probably. I guess.
Well, it's
Yeah.
I mean, it's like late afternoon, like what would be 8 p.m. our time.
Oh, okay.
I just hate to leave this body here.
Yeah.
That's all Lightwheeler's thinking about.
You think that? Well, yeah. That's up to you. If you want to try to take it,
I will.
Yeah, I
I
would
I
like
suggest
to-
you guys rest up. If anyone wants to come, they can. But I'm going to go ahead and deliver this work.
Okay.
so you're
Um,
going right now?
Yes.
If you guys don't mind, let's put a pin in that, and we can take over that next week.
Okay. I'm
Is that
planning
good?
to go.
Works for me.
I'm planning to go too. But
Okay.
yeah.
Then, if that's okay, I would like to put a stop here for the night.
Oh yes. Shit.
So summoning 4 things at once is really bonkers. Just throwing
D&D
that
is
out there.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah.
It's a
Wait, what's
tabletop game,
bonkers?
It
usually
is
played
Able
with
to
like
summon 4 things
miniatures
at once.
Oh yeah.
and
4
dice on a
times per
table.
long rest.
But there's systems out now like this.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
where
lie,
you
I
can
wasn't
set
really
up
kind of
tabletops
expecting you guys to do
via
that
the
much
browser
damage.
and bring in
Yeah,
the
and
your
then all of a
miniatures like
sudden-
my little
friggin'
character here
world.
and moving around.
And then all of a sudden heal all
and
the
play,
way through it all.
from far away with each
Yep.
other.
That
Since
didn't
we
even
all live in
tax
different
my
places
healing,
now. Because we used to
really.
play
Like-
together in high school
Yeah,
on a table.
I need to figure out something else
now
to throw at you because that's not gonna cut it.
We've
I need to throw.
came
The,
to
I-
the
this.
secret
in
is
voice chat.
multiple smaller encounters spaced over times where we can't necessarily get a good rest in between.
Yeah,
This
this
is
area
a
I don't want
World
to
of-
throw
or a
like a
Dungeons and
random
Dragons that
encounter at you
someone
guys
built
just walking from
based
zone
on
to
World of
zone,
Warcraft,
like without
here.
it being something that
They took all
actually
the
kind of
characters and
matters. I don't want it
classes
just to
and
be
made
like
it
a
into
bullcrap thing until we get into
its
dungeons.
own
Mhm.
roll 20.
I just need to make everything out here a little bit bigger because those orcs,
Yeah,
the warlocks, were statted as
made
like
one.
11th level sorcerers. Like you were fighting very, very beefy versions of Felcanes. They just didn't have as many fireball chances, which is probably for the best.
Same as
Speaking
all my
of
stuff.
fireballs, could you read this? It sounds
My
like
Gmail.
the spell has to target an ally, therefore it could not counterspell a fireball. Am I correct in that?
I don't care what it says. It's going to get a counter spell on on the first spell that it sees, no matter what.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love that totem.
One,
I think it's a
drift.
great totem, and I am more than happy to
Drift.
let it soak things. I love that.
Okay.
I love that totem, and that's. Ooh, you know what? Actually, no, that can't soak a fireball. Grounding totem can't soak targeted AOE's. It has to be
Okay.
a targeted spell. So like a firebolt
that's-
or an innervation.
Yeah, because that would fireball
yeah,
would
that's
be
or a polymorph.
Right.
That's what I was
fireball would
thinking.
be like Blizzard or like a placed AOE on WoW. so
Right,
you
and
couldn't do that.
grounding totem can't soak a blizzard.
Okay, so that's why I didn't use it in the last battle. I figured they'd probably continue to do fireballs because we were all kind of up in there. If I knew
Yeah.
he was going to do a polymorph, I might have tried
Tell
it.
the DM
just to
this
see if it
donation
worked.
is to
He was
continue
trying
the
to take
campaign tonight.
one of you
DM.
away for a minute.
DM.
Yeah.
Dormaro donated money for you to continue this campaign tonight.
Like more of it tonight.
Yes.
I kind of really can't though. I have work tomorrow.
Bag.
I mean, I
She
could go for
tried.
like 30 more minutes if everybody would like to, or at least the people going to
I appreciate it, Soro.
Thrallmar can.
Because that's actually
I'm down for it.
Yeah.
plus, you know.
Okay. Who all is going to Thrallmar?
Me.
I mean, might as
Krishnik.
well all. I would
Yeah.
assume.
Okay.
I
Before
love
we
you so
leave here,
much.
though,
So
I'm
much,
gonna
so
blow
much,
the
so
rest of my
much.
healing. That's 10 health for Roland and then 10 health from myself from my lay on hands today.
Okay.
Then.
I like that message.
I could go with that
That's
for the moment,
that's
so.
good.
By the way, Trevor, I can't see Beatrix's nameplate or green bar. Don't know if
Okay.
that matters.
Yeah, I'll we're gonna short rest real quick, I assume.
I'm sure we can make some time for it here, yeah.
Yeah, short rest.
Yeah,
and
you
head
guys
out.
have plenty of time for a short rest.
Short rest is get your hit dice. You don't get spells back unless they're specifically for a short rest, correct?
Correct.
I can do a bonus action for a healing totem if we're planning to do this, and everybody gets 4 extra hit points per hit die.
How many times can you summon that healing totem a day, though? That might be a
I-
one-dayer.
I didn't think it was. Let me check.
It's 4 times a day, I thought. Or I could be wrong.
No, if it doesn't say anything, it's at will.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Might as
Works.
well, yeah. If you want to retroactively have thrown that down, so that's an extra
Yeah.
4.
How do I hit
4
dice
per
on this
hit die.
character? Oh, there it is. Just click it.
Just click it.
Plus 4.
And then,
So 14.
yeah, plus 4.
9. Plus 14. Plus 13. Oh, that one made me go over, actually, so cool. I'm going to use 2.
I'm going to transition us to the map screen during this.
Awesome. Is it tomorrow?
So,
What time? 'Cause WoW comes out tomorrow.
you guys leave.
Either way.
And do you guys
have
mind
you up.
this? Like me doing this with the
Just
drawing
curious.
tool and shit?
No.
No,
not
that's
at
good.
all.
I just don't
for
remember
me.
if you're a day streamer or a night streamer.
Yeah, you guys leave out of honor hold along this path right here. Doing so gets you into pretty much no issues. The Legion front appears on a cliff wall. This is actually a very small outpost for the Horde. They do see you coming. Seeing the Draenei and a human, you do hear a horn, but nothing comes of it at all.
Assuming
Well, actually, you're not sure why you heard the horn. You just
Beatrix
heard a horn.
would be in the lead for this one, I would assume.
Oh yeah, I'll probably be
Yeah.
riding a full
Okay.
like 60 feet ahead of them, trying to
And
draw attention to myself.
a couple of hours go by through the whole trip, and you pull up on Yahos to Thrallmar.
Okay, cool. DM. Well,
Can't I?
I should catch it if you post it into. I'll
Okay,
get
we're
you
gonna have
followed,
to
so I'll
do
get a
one of those maps
notification.
again. I apologize if this doesn't look as good.
I like it.
Oh, it's got a cursor.
It's got a what? Oh, it does. I didn't even notice that.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to like redo like all of these with my own screenshots. I can't stand this. It's driving me crazy.
I'm gonna have to. I gotta make a Hall of Fame. So
So
Soro can be in the Hall
you
of
guys
Fame.
pull up, and if you guys want to get your characters, you can. They probably won't be necessary, but
26th
if you would like to, you absolutely.
Dojo Master Hall of Fame. That's what
Plop.
they're
Yeah, the scaling on the
Pandemonium Hall of
6 too.
Fame. Dojo Master Hall of
So as you guys pull up, one thing that you do notice is there's a group of
Fame.
blood elves in this area
No.
over here in front of the gate.
That is kind of funny. Cursor there.
They are all. They seem to be vigorously preparing for something. Calling out like enchantments and throwing up wards and placing down arcane runes and dotting their foreheads of sweat. They seem to be anticipating something coming.
Us.
Not you. They pay you absolutely no attention. The 2 guards that are at the gate, however,
I'll give them a salute.
Why-
Like,
do
well,
pay you
salute as I
attention.
can.
191.
they're 2.
191 there.
they're
and
2 orcs,
230
and
back.
one of them just grunts. What about the 2 at the back?
I keep looking in and I just like nod and bow, gentlemen, and just keep following them, just not really thinking anything of it.
They're with me.
They growl.
I will scowl down at them.
But the only thing that they say to you is, what's his name? How do I not? His name?
Who? I can't remember who was in Thrallmar.
Nazgrel.
Oh yeah,
They
that's right.
they growl out, "Go see Nazgrel. He's in the tower in the back or in the middle. You see him before you go anywhere else."
I salute them and head to the place they indicated.
Okay, it's
Second time that red tape has been the the command whenever we've came in is dreadfully boring.
There you go, Ben.
What's that?
I named the center building for you.
Team NDA is no drama
did you?
allowed. The
I hope so.
stream group
Oh, nope, I
that
didn't.
my mixer buddies are from,
Boop.
and now they just started it. They started a new team for like a non-drama filled stream group.
So you guys head in.
And right now I'm the first Twitch streamer in it.
You walk past several guards guarding it. There are orcs.
Trying to get more.
I didn't get time to set this up, and I'm sorry.
But
there's orcs
it's a lot
strewn
primarily
about
like
doing various
sandbox
tasks.
people.
A
Couple MMO guys.
all of them focused on like either getting supplies or setting down
A lot of
supplies or
Pretty good
sharpening
community
spears
actually.
or making
Couple hundred
weapons.
people in it.
Some of them are running drills and different
I think
things.
we have 7 streamers right now.
And you guys get to the back into that building,
But they're
passed by
all
several more
mixers
guards. They all let you
on my
pass.
Twitch.
The Draenei and the human get quite a number of scowls.
Fortunately, I'm not
The paladin
any
gets
admin
a
of any
lot
kind.
more than both of you, though.
But you could join the
not
Discord
the blood
and
elf.
a
The
couple
what
people
appears to be
you
a
could
human
talk to.
paladin. They all are scowling constantly at Constance.
Go back to your tasks, you slackabouts!
Crazy.
Just
And
like,
I would like to follow that with an intimidation check.
so close.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Several of
Not
them
8.
sneer
Nashville.
and get back to their jobs, trying to maintain face. Well, all of them do. The ones at the ones that were just standing watch, just stop scowling and stare straight ahead. You walk past them with no effort. Brandon, your horse proving a little bit difficult to get into the building with, and getting past all of that, you pull into the main back room.
Yeah, I'll leave the horse hitched outside.
Okay.
somewhere.
You guys walk in, and you
Where did
come
I
face to
didn't bring
face
my
with
thing.
a large orc named Nazgrel. He is talking to,
Who all went forward?
I think it was everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, Kane, do you recognize this large fellow?
1 second. He's standing next to a female Tauren. Sorry.
Just
A
drive. Yeah, just drive.
a male Tar or I'm sorry, a female Tauren, a male troll,
I would just drive in. Oh, you're gonna leave. When are you gonna leave?
and that's it. So a female Tauren and a male troll.
Stay
He
3
is
days?
talking to both of them as you walk in. He actually does not pay you any
Whole
attention.
week.
He is
Gotta
in
go
deep
sign out
conversation
in
with the
20
other
minutes.
Would it be
Huh?
rude to intrude? That rhymed.
I will rudely intrude by planting my
Yeah.
rancer down into
Yeah,
the
that's fine.
ground and announcing
They paying you?
reinforcements have arrived.
Dear God, she is brutish, isn't she?
Whatever. You'll have
Nazriel
fun.
turns
And
to
you
you
can
and
stop and take pictures on the way.
he
To the
he
mountains.
gives you a once over and when did you get here?
Just now.
I'm going to take off
He
my helmet.
turns to the troll. Did you know of anybody coming from the Blood Knights? No, man. I haven't heard a thing. Hmm.
Huh?
All right. Then what are you doing here?
I'm gonna take off my helmet. Set it on the table.
just kind of tilt my head over at Edmund or Constance as he does that, and I will not speak on the exact nature of my quest, but I seek a city of light, Shatrath and the Naru. But before that, some goblins in Netherspite. They owe me some money. If you have any work up that way, that
Mm,
might be what we would be best suited towards.
no. I apologize. I did not introduce myself correctly. I am Nazgul. I'm an advisor to Thrall.
Yeah,
This
take
here
some.
is Reg. And he points to the
Judah.
female Tauren.
Female.
She is the eyes of the war
I'd be
chief.
so happy to ride in the truck.
And this is
I'd be so happy to
Taijin.
ride in the truck.
And he points to the troll. He is the ears of the war chief.
I am Beatrix. I am the Blood Knight and handmaiden of Lady Liadrin.
Mm.
What was the Tauren's name? The female
Reg.
Tauren.
R-E-G.
And the big orc man, by the way.
Nazgrel. Nazgrel.
I'm writing it down in my journal, FYI.
I don't handle anything outside of Thrallmar or outside of the Hellfire Peninsula. I handle the Dark Portal here in our efforts to retake the Hellfire Citadel.
Lightwielder, weren't you babbling on about something about some citadel earlier? My god, he's dead.
I'm here.
No, I just meant like
Oh.
he's a corpse.
Yes, we need to retake Falcon Watch, then take over the Citadel.
Well then, perhaps we could lend our blades, or
I'm a,
we could lend each other our blades for those particular tasks.
we already took what was that place called? Gosh
The
dang.
place
Uh,
with the fellow,
Zethgor.
it's Zethgor.
We already taken
Oh.
Zethgor. We have one of yours. He was dead
One
dead in a cage.
We had no orcs at Zethgor. Bring him to me.
Hmm.
Roland, you mind?
Yes, yes. Kane, come help me with this.
Bring
Scroll out and bring his body back in.
with the axe, I assume,
Yep.
and cover his face a little bit. We found him, clearly slain in his fair share.
It doesn't take an insight check to see that he is incredibly surprised, almost in awe. He looks over the axe and turns to Reg. Is the Overlord still at the gate? Yes, Nazgrel, he is still there. Bring him. He must see this. She disappears into or outside of the building.
I'm gonna start it
I request that
a
you stay
little
here for the
before the
night.
drop, so I can be on.
We will deal with
streaming
this,
as it
and he points
launches
to
for
the
the new quests and stuff.
orc's corpse in the
I
morning.
believe it's like some random time.
We are
Eastern,
bringing
like
in
7
somebody to
Eastern
take a
or
look
5
at it.
Eastern
Somebody from this
on
clan.
Monday.
Can I insight check into his like emotional state? Like,
Yes. If you know how Felkane sometimes just like starts erupting bubbles out of his mouth or out of her mouth, he's
Uh-huh.
doing that with happiness.
But
He is hiding it really well, but he almost is like bubbling with happiness on the inside. Not because this orc is dead, but because this orc had existed at all.
okay.
I know your orcs are about honor. I saw it right to deliver him to you.
We both did.
you have both done well. All of you have done well. Please, stay here until tomorrow. We will assist you in whatever way that we can. Please regale us with the tales of how you found this person. I'm sure that if you were to ask anybody here, they would listen to anything you had to say about where and whence this one came. And he starts. He at first, when you saw him, seemed like he was a very mighty ruler, somebody who barked out a whole bunch of orders and really set people on the paths immediately. And you almost sense a feel of like kindness coming out of him now, like he like he's in a really, really good mood and has gotten the best news that he's gotten in many years. He, you guys get no more scowls from this point forward. Everybody does give you guys a wide, well, everybody but the undead and the Blood Knight. They give the rest of you a wide berth. When you guys exit to head towards the inn, just to kind of get established with what's going on,
I don't
you
leave
see,
yet.
Huh?
I don't leave yet.
Okay. The rest of you, if any of you do, I should probably say before anything else happens. Does anybody leave to head to the inn? He has people kind of like trying to get you to go to get kind of settled.
Thank you
It is
for your
pretty late.
Thank you for your hospitality, and I will exit.
My identity doesn't leave this room.
Was that towards me or
anyone that heard? I know these are important people, and not regular people don't go into the house of red tape. So
yeah,
I put my helmet back on, start walking out.
Nazgirl says, "Whatever you ask, Paladin of the Silver Hand." As you guys leave,
is he Overlord?
No, he is Overseer of Thrallmar, Advisor of Thrall.
Overseer.
Yes, this has all been a very touching reunion, I'm sure. She, completely bored with the affair, storms out to the inn.
Sorry about her.
Just gives the courtesy, like, good day, good day, Overseer, or whatever, and leave.
Ben, as you start apologizing, the orc just like looks deep into your soul and just says, "Elves." Goes back to his job.
I shrug and nod and then bow, say good day, and leave.
So over in this green area where those blood elves were standing, you suddenly see what appear to be green fireballs start raining from the sky, and you hear them start like screaming out spells, and things start exploding, and all that starts occurring very, very quickly. Like 2 fireballs hit the ground and turn into what look like fell golems. They're quickly dispersed by the front line of swordsmen and supported by the back line of blood elf mages, and are vanquished as some of the mages start trading in spots for other ones and starts getting more scrolls written up and arcane runes putting down and all that kind of jazz going again. Just from looking at it, one might get the feeling that this happens more often than you would really be comfortable with it happening.
Oh, so it was like an actual attack? They weren't just practicing?
Yeah, like...
Oh,
yeah.
we just got attacked.
Yeah, like full-blown meteors fell from the sky and
Yeah.
hit, turning into fucking monsters that got knocked apart.
So, as you guys are being escorted to the inn, the troll that was in there goes in, follows you out, and kind of gives you a very quick rundown on this location. Just to give you guys an idea about where he feels like you might want to be worried or not worried about things.
I like bookcases with a back though.
There is Burning Legion here. There is Burning Legion here.
You know what I mean, like with a back part.
This location is not very high up. This location is incredibly high up. So
High
pretty
up,
much, well,
like altitude.
yeah,
Okay.
like that's on top of a mountain.
You get what you.
Okay.
which one you
So
want. I just- I
his
like
warning
those.
is pretty much, well,
As long as
just
it's the right
don't
color, it'd be fine.
go out of Thralmar in that direction unprepared.
Okay.
That's a good
Nor
color
out
right there.
that direction unprepared, nor out that direction. Just stick to the roads.
Yeah.
Is it?
That's roughly about it. If you, what would you like to do? I don't have a whole lot of time left, so we can call it here if you'd like, or you guys can kind of get some more information around town. But I wouldn't want you guys to forget it just before we're about to
Yeah,
start
it's
again.
it's
next
really
week.
late, so we should probably
Okay.
like like in game. It's right now.
Yeah,
it's
it
really
is.
late, so probably not the good time to ask about or trying to recruit people for Falcon Watch or whatever.
I think it'd be a good time to settle down in the inn and take a long rest myself.
Yeah, so everyone else
Okay.
probably needs to sleep.
Sounds good.
By the way, I fixed the cursor on the map.
I saw that. Thank you.
Welcome.
Once
Okay.
once they fall asleep, I'll start roaming stuff.
Awesome. All right. Well, I've got to get ready for bed.
Okay. Good night.
So
This was fun.
Night.
Really?
Yes.
Oh,
night.
Night, night,
Night.
night, night.
I'm gonna
Night.
go bother Steve and see if he's actually still among the living.
Okay.
All right. That was fun tonight.